Can you hear me? All right. All right, I'm trying to see if this game's working here. See, hold on a second. I apologize here. Georgia Tech's got the ball, or Pitt has the ball, but Georgia Tech came in, and it looks like a sack back to the 45. Okay. I'm not sure why I can't have my screen up here. Got to come back and check scoreboard. Oh man. I don't think I had enough time. Trying to get the scoreboard in here. Yeah, Denny, I'm sorry. If you're listening. All right, I'm trying to figure this out. If you're listening, Denny, if you're listening at all. All right. I'll be able to call the game. That's not a problem. I'm trying to get to show the game or show the drive here. So again, I'm substituting in for Dr. DeLay. I do not know all about his computer stuff. We just finished the Jacksonville game. Right now, we're getting back to the Pittsburgh GT game. GT will have the ball, 1st and 10. And I'm trying to get it so up here in this area is the scoreboard. Let's see, refresh the window. Refresh the window. That's there. But this, I don't understand why that's not there. It was there last game. Manage broadcast. I did that already. Select. We've started streaming. We're streaming. So I can see that. Right. Scoreboard. Why won't it give me the scoreboard? There we go. Woohoo! All right, we got the scoreboard up, folks. All right, guys. Appreciate it. Those of you here that are looking for Dr. DeLay, he is on his way. So he'll be here today, but just a little bit later. Let's try to get our way to halftime, and hopefully he'll be here. And again, I enjoy doing this. All the technology stuff is a little bit out of my bread basket. All right, so again, those of you, whoa, just dropped something. Oh, it's just a pen. All right. So, again, thank you those of you that are chiming in. I appreciate if you hit the like button. If you can subscribe, that would be great, although I don't expect a whole lot of subscription from myself. But if you want to check in, Dr. DeLay does a great job with college and football. He loves football. I kind of groomed him that way from the time he was born. I gave him a big plush football pillow, and he's been in love with football ever since. So he did a great job with baseball this year. He's a big Steeler fan, as you can see, with all the Steeler stuff and Pirate stuff behind him. All right, Georgia Tech. I don't want them to win, but I'm going to try to play even here. Georgia Tech in the shotgun at the 20. Quarterback rolls out to his left. He's got a pass. He's got a guy open at the 30, 32-yard line. 8 yards for number 8. 121 yards last week. Well, he's off to his first reception this week. All right, that was Mark Rutherford for 8 yards. King as the quarterback. King in the shotgun. Rutherford on the left side. King's got a sidecar to his left. Oh, we got motion. Motion in the ocean. A little bit of motion sickness on Georgia Tech. Offense. So, Georgia Tech will advance to the ACC Championship game with a win. Pitt would have to win here and again later. And hope for someone to lose. But Pitt's got a tough schedule coming up their next couple games. All right, there's the snap. Drops back. King. King throws it deep. He's got a man. Overthrows him. Oh, man. He was wide open till the last second when he wasn't. All right, King's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. All righty then. I'll get to the chat box in a second. I don't have the chat box on my computer, so I'm trying to follow it on my phone. All right, King in the shotgun. He's got everybody out. He's dropping back. Oh, Pitt! Sack! Oh, it's a sack! Oh, 10 yards back and then some. Number 9, Lewis sacks the King. And Georgia has to punt. All right, let's see what we got here. Hey, Dr. DeLay. Linda Stark, 56. Have a great stream. Thank you. Dr. DeLay dogs are 10-1. Do you think they're 100% making the NCAA playoffs? I don't know. They might be. If they win today, they have a good chance. And then, of course, win the ACC Championship. All right, go dogs, sick 'em. Orioles fan says, just an FYI, Dr. DeLay will be late due to a current game he's calling. Still in progress. Very good. Should be here in about 15 minutes or so. Thank you, Orioles fan. All right, Dr. DeLay. Dr. DeLay has a sub. He's doing a great job, Dr. DeLay. Sub will be here shortly. What's up, Dr. DeLay? Senior. Ha, ha, ha. Where's the doc? Who are you? Bill Moore, 7305. Bill Moore, I am Trisk. Triska Deca in the cover for Dr. DeLay. All right, here we are. 1st and 10, Pittsburgh. Is that Henschel? Henschel in the backfield. He's got some extra people helping him out. He's going to fake the handoff. He drops back, and he's got some time. Throws to the left side. He's got some room at the 35. Out of bounds. No, he's down to the 35-yard line. Turner for 4 yards. They'll give him 5, maybe. All right. Oh, Bill, he's Dr. Senior. Thanks. Hey, my friend, how you doing tonight? I'm good tonight. Thank you, Kenneth Carr. All righty, son of Guko. Here we go. 2nd and 5. Hands it off the left side. He's got some room. He's got some room. He's running down the sideline. He's at the 20. Oh, man. Good run. Turner. 40-yard run. He crossed the 45, the 50, the 40. Out of bounds outside the 30-yard line. Turner at the 31. Oh, we got movement, but did he cross? I don't know. Henschel's going to run. He flicks it to the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. Woo! Touchdown, Pitt. Johnson, 31-yard reception. Henschel. Pass interference. Defense. Penalty decline. Pitt goes up 6-0. Woo! Senior night in Pittsburgh. All right, let's see what else we got. Hey, my friend, how are you doing tonight? I'm good. Let's go. Georgia Tech. Sorry, Kenneth. I'm rooting for Pitt. I'm not Dr. DeLay, but I'll try to shoot it fairly. Let's go, GT. Where's Dr. DeLay? Says, Hot Cocoa Bob. Oh, Hot Cocoa Bob. I'm more of a hot chocolate guy, but if you make hot cocoa pretty good, I'll drink it. And the kick is up. It is good. All right, so we've got Georgia Tech is the home team, but yet they're wearing white. Okay, offsides on the defense, so why don't you just add that to the kickoff? Makes no sense. Like, hey, we can go offsides if we want to. Nothing happens if we get it. Dumb. I think they do that in the NFL too. It's stupid. All right. Oh, let's see. Where's Dr. DeLay? I said, hope Coco Bob. He'll be here soon. Maybe a halftime. Love the enthusiasm. Go. Go GT. All right. How's it going, Scott? I don't know who Scott is. Scott is probably somebody. Woo-wee. Okay. Well, Pitt's at least leading now. So we'll see what happens later. All right, let's see if we can look at some other scores. Oregon up 42-27. 2 minutes left. They've got that game won, and they've got the ball. Texas up 52-37. That game is over, although Arkansas does the ball. But they can't score twice in 15 seconds. I don't think so. But that would be cool if they scored. Onside kick. Hail Mary. Woo! Okay. All right, we got Tulane finally beat Temple, but Temple has the ball. Kansas State over Utah. 3:46 on the clock. Utah has the ball at the Kansas 31. So that game is still far from over. Michigan 45, Maryland 20. Houston 14, lost to TCU 17. That means if Pitt wins, they could sneak back in to the top 25, which means they would lose next week. Because every time Pitt is ranked, they lose the next week. That's a fact. Check it out if you don't believe me. Same with their basketball team. I don't know what it is. They get ranked, they lose. Alrighty. Throat's getting a little hurt there. I know that the thing says Florida State. I don't know why. I don't know what I can do there. But when Dr. DeLay comes back, let's see. I mean, that's the scoreboard right there. But I can't do anything. That's a URL. And I don't know why it's not there. Could I refresh it? Yeah. I'm sorry about the scoreboard. I don't know why that's not working. I'm sure Dr. DeLay will be able to come in and fix it. All right, Pitt about to kick. But if you look back up here, you can see the score. All right, Georgia Tech from the 4-yard line. Runs straight up. Keep going at the 20, tackled by a couple Panthers. They said that the Panthers have the ball, but I don't think so. Pitt said they had the fumble, but I don't think there was a fumble. I think he was down already. Oh, man. That's going to go all the other way. So not only did they not get the fumble, personal foul against Pitt, which is going to push it out to the 35-yard line. Yeah, he's down. But where was the late hit? So Georgia Tech now they're going to review. I didn't see the late hit, but again, I didn't see a great a view from it. I only saw the view that they showed. All right, so anything else going on in the football world? I don't see anything. That's in the final. Utah still down by 10 with 3 minutes to go. That clock hasn't moved at all. If I can refresh it. Yeah, still 3:39. That's nothing. I'm not. Okay, so they're still checking. All right, it looks like they're going to keep it Georgia Tech ball and the penalty. But I still don't see the late hit. So that's what I'm concerned about. I mean, fine, you don't get the ball, but where's the late hit? I mean, if everybody's in a pile, how do you call a late hit when everybody's already on top of each other? I'm trying to see who's coming in late. I don't see anybody coming in late. So it's a little confusing to me. Okay, so after review, ruling on the field is upheld. So they're still going to have a late hit, even though we don't see the late hit. So 1st and 10 for Georgia Tech at the 35. All right, those of you that have chimed in to see Dr. DeLay today, I'm sorry. He'll be here in a little bit. I'm filling in for him. I did last game. All right, so here we go. King back. Takes the snap, throws it to the right. It's tipped a little bit, but he's got some room up the right side. First down. Gain of 12 yards. Make it 13. Malik Rutherford. Second reception. King in the shotgun. Hands it off. Oh, they read it. No, King kept it himself. He fooled me. I thought Zero had it, but King went up the middle. Brookins got him, but King still got a yard. All right, it's going to bring up 2nd down and 8. They gave him 2 instead of 1. So King. King in the shotgun. Sidecar to his left. King takes the snap, drops back, sees his pass. He's got a man open. Tackled right away. Number 0, Mosley. Got about 5 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and 3. All right, GT is always white at home. Okay, thank you. Like the Dallas Cowgirls. I'm doing very well. Trisk, I'm the GOAT. Okay. Hope it's not the Billy Gruff goat or the Billy Goat Gruff. Yeah, he can fix the ticker. I'm sure he can. Fix that. All right, shotgun. King drops back, throws it. Oh, hit! Pittsburgh! Boomed him right at the line, number 15. Wow. He knocked him into next week. Or knocked the ball into next week. Oh, he's going for it on 4th and 3 on his own 40-yard line. Try to draw him off sides. Get that 5-yard penalty. Let's go, Pitt. Hold your water. He snaps, drops back. He's got a man. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. That was dangerous. All right, so Pitt picks up the ball. They're going to be at the GT 43-yard line. They need to get at least 3 on this. Yeah, I think that was a little bit odd that you do that. That would have been another loss. Wow, that was perfect timing. I don't know if his last name is Hustle. Number 15, I couldn't see his name. But whatever it was, he was right there. All right, Pitt. Oh, they were at their own 45. 1st and 10. All right, takes the snap. Up the middle, he's got some room. Turner to the 50. They say 49. It looked like the 50 to me, but it depends on the spot. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6. Oh, we got a hurt guy. Hurt Georgia Tech player right in the middle. All right, let's take a look at the scoreboard. KSU 47, Utah 44. KSU still has the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 20. I'm not sure if they have to kick off or what. What's going on with that game? Because only a minute has passed. I'm guessing they have to kick off, but I don't know why they're at their 20. Oh, they're at KSU's 20. What? How did they get the ball, kick it off, and get the ball at the 20? I don't know. Maybe that's just wrong. I have no idea. All right. Love the enthusiasm. Good. Oh, you already told me that. Doing awesome. Thank you, Kinman. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I guess your name is Scott. All right, Scott. I'm glad you're doing well. Excellent. I have 36% on my phone. I'm trying to use that for the... I don't need my glasses when I'm watching the TV because I can see it pretty good. But if I need to read the chat, you know what? I'm just going to keep my glasses off. All right, I'll be that little different because I can see the television. I can't see the scores unless I look a lot closer. I'm at that point now where I'm reading a book. It's got to be big print. No, it doesn't have to be big. I just have to read it right about here. Okay. But anyway, those of you that have chimed in to hear Dr. DeLay will be here later today. He's just not here right now. This is Tris Kadeka, the guy who's always chiming in with cookies and food and 80s lore and stuff like that. And he says, ask Trisk, one of those moderators that I don't really ban anybody. I don't really know what can be said and what not to be said or what he likes to be said. I'm a little off color sometimes myself. But I don't know how Dr. DeLay does this for 12, 14 hours a day. I mean, I talk a lot during the day because I'm a teacher, but I try to talk less now and let my students do all the talking and the walking. I'll try to introduce a lesson and then just kind of let them go with it. But I know when I was younger, it'd be lecture time, lecture, and then the next day would all be work. I would do lecture one day, kind of like college. Lecture one day and then work, and then lecture a day and then work. You don't want to miss lecture days. So not that I would talk for the full 45, 50 minutes, but introduce the lesson, introduce all the formulas, introduce this, have students come up and show a couple things, and then finish out the lesson, wrap it all together, and say, okay, tomorrow we're doing these problems together. And then the next day I would walk up and down the rows, checking everybody's work. That seems like forever ago, even though it was only probably 10 years. So I haven't had to really do that. As I get older, I want to talk less and let the students do more of the work, which I think is better for them. I think they learn more, but no one wants to give homework anymore. What does this keep stopping? This happens again. How do I have an ad? How do I have an ad here where I can't watch the game? So Denny's going to have to, Dr. DeLay's going to have to fix this too. There we go. We're off. All right, so if I'm going to be a little behind, every once in a while something falls on one of these controllers and I don't know how to speed it forward. Why doesn't the doctor eat on the stream? I don't know. I don't know, but if he doesn't get here, I'm going to eat my other half of my peanut butter sandwich. All right, so here we go. We're watching Pittsburgh, 2nd and 6. Henschel takes the snap, hands it off to Turner. Turner's at the 45, 40, 35, out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Turner. Just keep feeding Turner the chunky soup. Oh, my goodness. I say take him off the Panthers and put him on the Steelers. We need another running back. Dang. Turner's got some speed out in the corners. All right, 1st and 10 from the 31. Henschel. Oh, what's going on now? All right, Henschel back in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Drops back. Tosses it to the corner. It is. Oh! Blocked away. Blocked away at the goal line. That was nice. It was a back shoulder pass. Thought he had it. That might have actually been pass interference. It just wasn't called. No, it wasn't. No. Little bit of action after the pass. That was clean. He just couldn't get behind him. All right, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Henschel in the shotgun. Takes it. Pitches it to Turner. They read that play. Turner could lose yards. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. Gains 1. Out of bounds at the 30. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. Turner off the left side. Does a good job, but he started at negative. You know, when you're starting out in positive yards and you're running, that's great. But he actually started negative yards. Had to cut back. Luckily, it wasn't a loss on the play. All right. At the 31. 2nd down and 8. That was a good spot, by the way. All right, Henschel in the shotgun. Drops back. Passes across the middle. He's got a guy at the 15-yard line. Johnson. Johnson caught it at the 20. Dove forward to the 15. Nice pass. They left him wide open over the middle. No one was there. Kenny Johnson. Down to the 14.5-yard line. Henschel in the shotgun. Now they're changing it. They're all looking back. 14 seconds on the play clock. Henschel changing the play. Back in the shotgun. 10 seconds. 7 seconds. In motion. Henschel hands it to Turner. No, he keeps it himself. Throws it to the backside. Touchdown, Pitt. Oh, the tight end, number 88. Holmes. Jay Holmes. Oh, but there's a flag. Ineligible player downfield. Center was downfield. That was a nice play. Let's watch it. They're saying Bear was also downfield. Oh, yeah. That's garbage. Garbage. They weren't even involved in the play. 1st and 15. So can they make up for that mistake? Henschel in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Drops back. Toss it over the middle. Touchdown! Same guy. Number 88, Sherlock Holmes. In for the touchdown. No penalty. 19-yard TD reception. He was wide open. I'm just trying to figure out what Georgia Tech is thinking. There he was. He pushed off. The tight end pushed off. And then he cuts right up the field. Wide open after that. Oh, it was right over, guy. 3 other people were in the area. All right, PAT time. 3:13 on the clock with 13 on the scoreboard. It is up 14-0 Pitt. But again, if you were a Pitt fan, you know that's not a big enough lead. Georgia Tech can still come back. Heck, it could be 14-10 at the end of the first quarter. All right, let's take a look at the chat box. All right. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, where's Dr. Delay? Dr. Delay will be back. Cha-artery as world. Cha-turi as world. Chatteri as world. Chat-your-yas world. Okay. This is Triska Deca filling in for Dr. Delay here on Saturday. He'll be back here at halftime or maybe a little later. He's got about a 2-hour drive. I'm not sure when he left. If he hasn't left, he's probably going to leave soon. All right, for everyone asking, that's Dr. Delay. Senior Dr. Delay will probably be here around halftime or so. Seth, wow, Notre Dame upset Syracuse. Ha ha! I can't believe it. 70-7. All right, Pitt, there's the kick, and it goes into the end zone for a touchback. 3:13 on the clock. Georgia Tech already in the hole, but they will come back because they're playing Pittsburgh. Oh, what's that? What's going on here? Click, okay. Yeah, a lot of that stuff I don't notice if I'm not looking at the screen, especially with my glasses off. All right, let's see if I can find out some scope. We're already on the field. All right, Georgia Tech, King in the shotgun. We got one guy in motion. Hands it off. Up the middle for 2. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech, according to a teacher friend of mine, GT stands for gifted and talented. All right, Oregon won 42-27. Texas 52-37. Utah still has the ball. 3rd and goal at the KSU 1. I don't know what happened there. All right, Georgia Tech throws it over the middle. Incomplete. So Utah must have either kicked it off and got an interception or fumble to get the ball at the 20. But if they score, I mean, there's no way. I don't think Kansas State's coming back and score a touchdown. They got to score. They'd have to score a touchdown because they're going to be down by 4 unless their defense can hold. I don't know. Very confusing. All right, 14-0 here. 3rd down and 8. Georgia Tech at the 27. King in the shotgun. In motion. Oh, the snap was on the ground. Throws it over. Intercepted by Pitt at the 30-yard line. Thrown to ground at the 27. That was a horrible pass by King. What was he thinking? He threw it into 3 Pittsburgh. Oh, man. Kyle Lewis. Right on him. He throws it right into the, I almost said the Steelers. I wish. Number 23. Some name, Hesher Smith or something. Wow. All right, if Pitt can capitalize on this, that's going to have something Marquez. Baines Marquez, number 23. All right, Henschel at the 28-yard line. He's in the shotgun. In motion. Drops back. He's got a guy right close. Screenplay. Turner gets inside the 30 to the 29.5-yard line. Wow. They marked him at the 25. Sorry. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. Henschel. Or Heinschel. Heinschel in the shotgun. Still directing traffic. Now underneath. 15 seconds on the play clock. Back in the shotgun. In motion. Takes the snap. Hands it. Goff up the middle. Just short of the 1st down. We're waiting on the spot. We'll see where they spot it. It's going to be 3rd and about. What? Oh my gosh, these refs. It was close. It wasn't a yard away. So they're giving them a good spot on one down and a bad spot on the other. That's crazy. 3rd down and 1 for Pitt. Minute 20 on the clock. 16 seconds on the play clock. Heinschel. He's got a sidecar to his left. In motion, number 2. Takes a snap. He drops back. Throws it to the end zone. Down to the 2-yard line, number 2, Johnson. How did he catch that? Wow. I disagree with that play call, but they made it work. He threw it behind the runner. Pitt already up to the line. Hands it to Turner. Turner up the middle. Touchdown. I'm thinking that was Turner. No, it was number 8, Goff. Jutes Goff for the score. 1-yard rush. 20-0 Panthers, but something's going on. Goff on the 2-yard run. And the kick is up. It is good. Pitt 21. Georgia Tech 0. Again, Georgia Tech can score points. Georgia Tech can score 40 points in a game without blinking an eye. So this game is far from over. So if you're a Georgia Tech fan, do not fret. But Pitt has punched you in the mouth in the first quarter. The question is, what are you going to do about it? I think King's mad. He's going to come back. He's going to say, hey, calm down. Coach will say, calm down, dude. We know we can score more than 21 points. We knew that you had to score at least 22 to win this game. So let's go out there and get a drive together. King is going to come back. Carpenter, number 94, going to kick it off. We've got 70 folks here, folks. I'll get to the chat in a minute. I can't see it right now. There's the kickoff. It is in the end zone. All right, let's check out the chat. Check out the chat. What do we got? All righty, way back there. Okay, for everyone asking blah, 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 we got that. All right, Adam McGuire. Why did I bet on Georgia Tech? Because Georgia Tech's probably going to come back and win. So this is going to be one of those things where the halftime bet, you're going to probably come back and bet again and maybe win some money. All right, Corey Ford says INT. King in the shotgun. "39 seconds on the clock for the half. 10 seconds left on the play clock. King in the backfield. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Stuffed up the middle, but he's got a yard, maybe 2. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. The way Utah got it that far was Dampier, the Utah quarterback, had a 59-yard run on 4th down. I just didn't understand how they got the ball and then scored and then got the ball again so fast. All right, King drops back, throws it over the middle. He's got a guy. Overthrow him. Oh, man. 27. He was wide open. It's going to bring up 3rd and a short 9. All right, so he got a 59-yard on a 4th down run. That's just insane. And it means that Utah is now up 51-47 with 31 seconds on the clock. All right, 3rd down and 9. Georgia Tech has to do something here. Drops back. Passes it down the side. He's got a guy off his fingertips. Number 4 was eating popcorn because he had butter on his fingers. Wow, Georgia Tech has got to punt it with 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Penn State up 10-0 on Nebraska. Utah is leading. Yes, Corey Ford, TD Pitt. Hey, Snowman checking in. There's the punt. Whoa. They got a flag. What's going on? Illegal substitution, and that was a great punt. 1 second now on the clock. Oh, okay. He was kind of offsides, too. All right, now the punt from the 20. 21. All right, there's the punt. It's a boomer. He got a hold of that one farther than the last one. Fielded at the 31. So from the 21 to the 31. 48-yard punt. Hey, Snowman, my friend. Hey, says Kenneth Clark. Oh, this time I thought it was Kenneth Clark. Kenneth Clarkey. Yeah, Georgia Tech are cooked. Sorry, and GT fans, I bet you're wondering you getting smashed. Yeah, but it's far from over. I'm not going to say anything about Pitt. Even if Pitt was up 35-0 in the first half, I would say, hey, be careful. Thing is, Georgia Tech may not have played a defense like Pitt. Pitt is fast, and they get after the quarterback, and they cause turnovers. Well, Notre Dame had their way with them last week. Couldn't do anything against Notre Dame. Kansas State lost. That's crazy. That is just crazy, son. KSU should have won. I agree. Light within the darkness, 392. I don't understand. I don't understand that at all. I mean, happy for Utah and the Utes, but I just don't understand how Kansas State could lose that game. All right, I think we've caught up on the chat. Get a little bit of agua here. That tastes good. All righty then. It is now going on 7 o'clock. I might have to have my sandwich. I don't like eating too late. So if you guys don't mind, I'll be having my peanut butter and marshmallow sandwich and a couple potato chips while we're here streaming. I'll try not to let it interfere with the game. So maybe maybe the next commercial, the next long commercial, you may get to see me snacking on a peanut butter and marshmallow sandwich. Alrighty then. I should have done it on this commercial. This is a long break. Dang. So we've got 83 people in here. If you're able to subscribe, that would be great for Dr. Delay. But if not, hit that like button. We're at number 21. That would be Deion Figures or Deion Sanders. Tennessee's up 7-0. The reason why it says Clark is because it's my email. Okay, so is it Clark or Clark? Clark is the email, but Clarkey? At Kenneth Clarkey. So, yeah, it's okay. I'm just confused. Because I remember the first time I saw it, because I had an Army buddy whose name was Kenneth Clark. And I remember seeing it, and then I see the Clarkey here, not the Clarkey. So, yeah, he was he an E7? I think he was an E7. Sergeant First Class Kenneth Clark. All righty. Lots of commercials here. I'm mad because I could have been eating my peanut butter and marshmallow sandwich had I known it was going to be a 5-minute commercial. Still, what the heck? Have they gone back to the game and I just don't know it yet? No. Oh, it's because it's a quarter break, too. All right. So I'm not sure where the doctor is right now. I mean, I know where he was, but I don't know where he would be right now driving. All righty. 21-0 Pittsburgh over Georgia Tech. I would much rather this be Pittsburgh Steelers 21, Bears 0, but I don't think that's going to happen tomorrow either. But, hey, the soccer team won, so the college basketball team, I don't know if they can win. They lost the other day. I don't know if they're playing today or not. Probably not. Heichel. Mason Heichel. He's the man. 98 yards passing in the first quarter. All right. Heichel at the 31 in the shotgun. Hands it off to Turner. No, not Turner. But whoever this is off the left side. Yes, Turner. Down to the 43-yard line of Georgia Tech. They're saying he stepped out at the 40-yard line. So let's check that out. Did he step out at the 40? No, at the 45. So he did step out, but it's still a first down for Pitt. First and 10. Heichel in the shotgun. Hands it off up the middle. Turner gets 2. He got kicked in the head there. Ouch. Oh my goodness. All right, Heinzel. Heinzel on second down and a long 8 or short 9. In the shotgun, drops back. Got some pressure, throws it. What a catch by number 82. Not John Stallworth, but somebody named Thomas. Wow, he jumped up and he snagged that out of the air. First and 10 at the 36. Again, a little off his hands though. Number 7, Span. I'm not sure what that is. Second and 10 though. Mason Heinzel. Second down 10 from the 36. Okay, 14 on the play clock. Heinzel still working it. Under center. Telling everybody back in there in the shotgun. He's got a sidecar to his right. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Throws it to the 30. Oh, he's hit right away at the 31. Nice tackle by Georgia Tech. Number 15. All right, it's going to bring up third down and about 6. Pitt coming to the line. I don't know why they're rushing so fast. They need to be eating the clock a little bit. All right, third down and a long 5. Heinzel in the shotgun, drops back. He's rolling to his left. He's got some room. He's got a man, number 7, up the middle. Falls down at the 20. Is that Spawn? Spawn or Span? I have a high school student. Her last name is Span, and she's pretty good in the math class. And I have another high school student. His last name is Garcia. And so I asked him the one day, I said, hey, would you guys get offended if I called you guys? Those of you that know, you know. There was an old cleaning laundry detergent back in the 80s. I don't know if it's still around. It's called Spick and Span. So I asked them that, and they laughed. I had showed them the commercial, and they thought it was funny. So anyway, that was that. We got a commercial. It is first and 10, Pitt. And we've got 71 people watching right now. Thank you very much. Again, I am not Dr. DeLay, so if you were checking in for Dr. DeLay, he is not here yet. He will be here shortly. Let me see what's going on here. I love marshmallows. I do too. They have HEB that I go to. Every once in a while, they're going to have those, the regular white and chocolate marshmallows mixed together. And then they have the Neapolitan marshmallows, which I'm not a big fan of. But I don't know if they're used for s'mores, but they're about this big. All right, yeah. What am I doing? I'm showing the microphone. They're about this big. Really cool looking marshmallows. Vanilla and chocolate. They're pretty good. I lost my spot here. Hold on a second. Okay, I love marshmallows. Clark is your last. Okay, so Kenneth Clark. Okay, Clarky, gotcha. All right, bear down tomorrow, but tonight Pitt, and let's go Fresno State. All right, could Pitt make the playoffs if they beat GT? No, Pitt cannot make the playoffs because they will lose next week. So if they win tonight, they're going to lose next week, because if they win tonight, they will be put in the top 25. And every time Pitt goes to the top 25, they lose the next week. That's what it is. But I mean, they're going to get a bowl game. I would rather them be at 8-4 at a bowl game than 7-5. Let's see. Hit that like button. Yeah. Got ya. I've been eating a lot of s'mores lately. Okay, very good. I enjoy chocolate. I'm not a big fan of chocolate and marshmallow together. unless it's a Three Musketeers bar. It's not my go-to candy bar, but I do enjoy Three Musketeers every now and then. I'm a Hershey's Symphony chocolate. I like that. Also the Lindt chocolate balls, the ones that have the liquid chocolate in the middle. I do enjoy that. Snickers bars is my go-to candy bar, although I really like the Snickers peanut butter bar. That is good. Those commercials were funny with the sharks, and the sharks would eat the people and then tell you how they liked the Snickers bar with peanut butter. I thought those were pretty funny, although scary because I don't know. I just don't want to get eaten by a shark or an alligator. I try to stay away from alligators whenever possible. So, yeah, I would not do well in South Florida. So, I try to stay away from Louisiana a little bit too. When I'm driving, I'm always looking for gators on the side. I know one time I'm almost really sure that we ran over one when we were headed. There we go, the Utah. There's this. I don't get it. I just don't get it. That is just crazy. How do you let the quarterback run all the way down like that? That is just nuts. 51-47 Utah against Kansas State. Sorry, I was watching that highlight. All right, Pitt at the 21. 1st and 10. Heinschel in the shotgun. All right, they take the handoff. Turner up the middle. He's at the 10. Oh, no, he's still at the 10. He's still on his feet at the 5. Looked like he was going down. The Georgia Tech guy let him go. He spun around and took a couple more yards. Wow, Turner. Turner turning it on. Oh, we got a flag. It's probably holding. Oh, offsides. Penalties declined. Result of the play, 1st down. Timeout, Pittsburgh. Why would they take a timeout when there's an injury on the field? It's a Georgia Tech injury. That's a little strange. All right, they're going to go over the play again. Heinschel was back. Turner was in the back of it, behind him. Takes a left. Turner gets to the 15. Spins around. Tackled. Spins away from the tackle at the 11. Gets down to the 5-4, maybe the 3-yard line. Wait to see where they spot it. But if Pitt can score a touchdown here and go up 28-0, that's going to be something. But, again, it's far from over. Heinschel in the shotgun. Changing the play. 26 seconds on the play clock. Back in the shotgun. Hands it off to Turner. No, he keeps it himself! Touchdown, Heinschel! Oh, man! 27-0. Panthers over the Yellow Jackets. Coach is like, what the heck is going on here? Everybody bid on Turner, including myself. That was a good fake to Turner. He had nobody in front of him. He lands right in the O at the Georgia Tech end zone. Snap, kick is up. It's good. 28-0 Pittsburgh Panthers over Georgia Tech. Wowzers. But again, as I'm saying, Georgia Tech fans, it's far from over. Now, if it was 4th quarter, I'd be like, yay, Pitt. But it's not. All right, I've been eating a lot of s'mores lately. We said that about Sun, Goku, God, HTP. Is that Hail to Pitt, maybe? Let's go, Pitt. Anonymous Tree Frog. My favorite chocolate is Hershey's Cookies and Cream. That's funny. I think Dr. DeLay likes that too. I know every time I fill the stocking, they get one of those big mega bars. They're like 7 ounces. They used to be $2.43. And then, all of a sudden, last year, they jumped up to 4 something. I was like, what? What? Somebody please call 911. This is murder, says Corey Ford, 9561. Why did we lose to Louisville? When you're playing this well against Georgia Tech, how did you lose? I know they did a little QB change back earlier in the season, but Heinschel, he was there when they were playing Louisville, wasn't he? He definitely was there when they were playing Notre Dame. Dang it, I forgot to get my peanut butter. I'm going to get that sandwich up here. I might not eat it right away, but... This is my sandwich inside that little box. I've got my H-E-B Ruffles, the Ridges. They're good. They're crunchy. I don't know if you can hear the crunches. Yeah, why did we lose? Darn. So, I've got my I got my cooler and my Whataburger. This is the Fuse iced tea. It's Fuse raspberry iced tea. When I went to Georgia last time, they had Fuse peach iced tea, but I didn't know. I didn't know they had it, so I didn't get it. But next time I go to Georgia and I see a Fuse peach iced tea, I gotta try it. But this is the raspberry. I got it last night on my trip in. But I didn't drink it because I knew I would need something today. So, Whataburger. If you're ever in Texas, Whataburger. But I got to keep this cold, so that's why it's in my cooler. Well, it's not a Whataburger commercial, but it's a hamburger commercial. Double cheeseburger from Burger King. This is my peanut butter and marshmallow on some kind of home-style sourdough bread. Yeah, they won the ACC Championship that year and then got beat. It was horrible. I remember that. All right, for the kickoff. And they kick it at the 3. Georgia Tech at the... Oh, he's hit hard at the 20. Marshall got leveled at the 20-yard line. All right, here we go. Georgia Tech. King says, hey, we're getting a touchdown this drive. That's what he said. South Florida beat UAB 48-18. That was the one with the stabbing. All righty. Here we go. Georgia Tech. King trying to figure out what's going on. What's going on now? King's not on the field. Who's on the field? Oh, there's an offside penalty on the kick. They're going to re-kick it. Why did they just add 5 yards to the end of the run? Oh, I guess because he's at the 20. And it'd be at the 25, so they think they can do better. All right, well, let's see what happens here. I don't know how you get offsides on a kickoff. How do you run ahead of the kicker? The 28-0 lead is the largest lead that Pitt has had against a ranked team in the last 20 years. I don't know who the last one was. Oh, and this one's kicked out of the end zone. So they get it to 25 anyway. So all of that for nothing. All right. Son, Goku God, you love Ruffles. And the cheddar and sour cream Ruffles are my favorite. I think my kids like those. I'm not a fan of the cheddar cheese one. All right, King. King takes it himself. Up the middle. 4 yards. Takes a shot, though, by the Panther defense. It's going to be second down and a long 6. Let's see. I had a Freddy Fazbar Deluxe box from Popeyes. It was so good, it came with garlic Parmesan tenders, cheese curds, and really good cupcake dessert. Yeah, I can't, I'm not a cheese person unless it's on a pizza. But I know that stuff smells good. Cheese does smell good, especially Parmesan cheese, things like that. All right, King's back. Throws it off the left side. He's got some room to run. Runs out of bounds, but not before he gets a first down. That's number 1. Is that James? All right, they're already at the 37-yard line. Second first down for Georgia Tech. They're getting a touchdown this drive. You can feel it. Running outside on the first down, all the way just shy of the first down. Got 9 yards, does James. So here we go, Georgia Tech. You knew that they were going to score. So they just chip away, get a couple down and outs for the Panthers. They'll be right back in it. All right, he's running it himself. King's going to take the first down. Just gets it. Did he get it? We'll see. Yeah, he got it. First down at the 45. Yeah, he got rocked at the 47-yard line, but he got the first down. What? Oh, come on. They're saying that there was targeting. How in the world are you going to target someone when they're on the ground? I don't know. Let's see. Oh! Short of the line to gain, so he doesn't get the first down. Wow. It's inches, though. They're going to get it. They're going to do a bush push or something. 3rd and inches. Again, I apologize for eating, but I'm not going to eat late. All right, that's a horrible spot. 3rd and about 1.5 feet. He got it this time. First down, Georgia Tech. Injured Pitt defender. Francis Brew. All right. So, here we are. 28-0. Pittsburgh over Georgia Tech. I don't see any other crazy scores other than Tennessee, Florida, 14-0. Wisconsin, Illinois, 7-0. BYU, Cincinnati, still scoreless. As is ASU. Was that Arizona State University? And Colorado. Yep. More water. Alrighty. All right, let's see. You love chips and barbecue twists. Okay. Who gets the ball at half? Well, that's a good question. From what I gather, Pitt got the ball first. So if Pitt got the ball first, Georgia Tech would get the ball at halftime. So I believe that's what happened. I can check because we weren't here at the beginning of the game. So if I go to all plays, oh, nope. Sorry. Georgia Tech got the ball first. And then Pitt got the ball. And then Georgia Tech got the ball. And then Pitt scored a touchdown. So Georgia Tech got the ball first. So Pitt will get the ball coming out at halftime. So, with that being said, if Pitt can get at least a field goal before the half and then score something after the half, that would really help them out. Here's the thing. ESPN has Pitt as a 97% chance to win. They're not factoring in the fact that it's Pittsburgh. All right, Georgia Tech. King in the shotgun. Drops back. He's got some room. Passes it to the side. He's got a man at the 50. 49 out of bounds. Number 15. Jordan Allen. Number 85. These jerseys, I can barely read them when they're sideways. All right, second down. 2nd and 5. King hands it off to number 1. Stumbles forward for about 2, but that's good. It's going to bring up 3rd down and short. James on the stop. Haynes with a couple yards. $28-0, 8:37 on the clock. For some reason, the clock stopped. I didn't think he went out of bounds. Now it started up again. 3rd down and 3. King swings it out to the left. He's got some guys. He's got a guy moving. Pushing, swung out of bounds at the 47. 2 yards behind the stick. That's going to bring up 4th and 5. But there's a flag. Going to be against Pitt. Yep. That is so stupid. What did he do? Why do these guys do this? It's just so stupid. Talking trash. You didn't even make the play. You didn't even make the play. That is so dumb. That was pathetic. It was a dumb call by the refs, but it's a dumb thing by kids to do it. It's so stupid. I'd be like, okay, take a seat. I don't know. I mean, I know you want your best players to play, but that just kind of stuff is really stupid. All right, 15 in motion. King drops back. He's going to take it himself up the middle. 1st down. He gets down to about the 30. First down already now. I mean, that would have been punting situation, but now they're in field goal situation on their way to a score. And once you open the floodgates, they're going to keep scoring. They're at the 20-yard line. Here they go. Second down and 7. It's crazy. I just don't get it. I mean, A lot of people probably have different attitude about that kind of stuff than I do, but I know the Steelers do it too. It's dumb. All right, King throws it across the middle. He gets smashed at the 13-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd and 4. You need a sack if you're Pitt. If you need Georgia Tech, you need a first down. You want to try to control that clock. All right, King in the shotgun, drops back, passes it. Oh, 1 yard loss. 4th down and 4. Are they going to go for it or go for points? Well, I agree with the coach kicking the 3 points. You got to get on the board. Plus, you have to figure they called a timeout. All right, so as I had mentioned earlier, I think during the Jacksonville State game, because I don't want to have all the chips and the peanut butter in my mouth. I don't know how many of you remember Big Red. I bought this pack of gum about 10 years ago. But it was wrapped in, cellophane or plastic or whatever. And it's still good. It's still soft, just like I bought it off the shelf. It's crazy. Big Red. So I'm only going to chew it until I get all the stuff out of my mouth. So I hope that doesn't upset the doctor. All right, let's check out some of this here. Let's go Pitt. As a Ravens fan, I thought I would never root for a Pittsburgh team, but I do today. Well, thank you, son. All right, here we go. 4th down. They're going for it. 4th and 4. King in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Tosses it into the flat. He's got a guy open. First down. Yeah, that was careless. Good job for Georgia Tech. Haynes. He got the screen pass. He got the first down and 3 more yards. That was a good block. Number 9 was just too slow. Yeah, this is all because of that stupid personal foul. Up the middle. King keeps it. Touchdown, King. 28-6. Told you. They're going to wind up doing Pitt will do a 3 and out. Georgia Tech will get the ball back. It'll be 28-14 or different at halftime. Yep. Let's see. Now when Doctor comes back, how are we going to swap positions? Oh, I'm just going to go home. What's up, Dr. Trisk? Go Pitt. It would be great, but that whole last drive was allowed because a player thought he was bigger than the team. I cannot stand that when a player at this level does something like that so stupid. It just makes no sense. Why in the world would you go and talk trash when you know it's going to be called a penalty? I mean, I think if you do something, you ought to be able to talk a little smack. I like those days where you say, hey, the coach would say, hey, we're talking smack to me. Hey, well, don't let him do it. Okay? Score or stop him. But we're so soft now, the stupid penalties for stuff like that. But as a player, you know they're going to call it. So why do you do it? Just dumb. Well, seems GTML is SOL. No, they're going to score. Hot Cocoa Bob, they're going to score. I'm glad that, son, you like the big cinnamon gum. Yeah, I like it. All right, they're flickering the lights here in Georgia. That's crazy that they're allowed to do that. All right, Georgia Tech about to kick off. There's the kick. It is in the end zone. He's bringing it out. Why is he bringing it out? Why? Why would you do that, number 7? You're 5 yards deep in the end zone, and you bring it out to the 17. That's just stupid. Okay, so here you go. This is what I'm talking about. This is Pittsburgh football. You make a dumb mistake, and you counter that by making another dumb mistake. And that is what Pittsburgh teams do. So guaranteed 3 and out here for Pitt Panthers. So if you are Georgia Tech, I'm telling you, it's going to be 3 and out. Let's see if I'm right. So let's go Henschel. Come on, Heinzel. 17-yard line. Make it to 16. Heinzel, 5 yards back. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. He's rolling. He's got a man. No. No pass interference. Should have been pass interference, but it's not. Oh, now comes the flag. Now comes the flag. Let's see what it is. All right, pass interference. That should have been pass interference. That's a 10-yard penalty, basically. So Pitt now has the ball at the 27. So I'm not going to count that as the 3 and out. But yeah, that was definitely pass interference. He tackled him before he even had the ball. Powell Lee, number 5. All right, at the 30. 88 in motion. Heinzel in the shotgun. Sidecar to his left. Takes the snap. Gives to Turner. Turner's up the right side. He's got some room. Turner's at the 45. So I guess I was wrong on the 3 and out. But the Panthers are now at the 46-yard line. Turner has 119 yards rushing already. At the 47, Heinzel in the shotgun. Turner, sidecar, left side. Trips to the left. 88 in motion. Drops back. Moves up. He's going to get sacked. And fumble. Turner fumble. Turner jumps on it, but it's going to be a loss of about 10. College athlete should be smart enough to not sacrifice their team to talk trash. I agree. BYU up 7-0. Thank you, Kenneth. But I mean, the pros do it too. I mean, the Steelers did it last week. Stupid. Just dumb. And they do it quite a bit. 2nd and 20. Heinzel. Drops back. He's going to take it himself. No. He gets about 6 yards. 3rd and 14. So either way, Georgia Tech's going to get the ball. They have plenty of time. They can come down, score a field goal or a touchdown, and all of a sudden, we got a new game. Well, they said 3rd and 16. They called it a 4-yard gain. I thought he had gained 6, but I guess not. Unless maybe his knee was down early. Yep. All right, Heinzel in the shotgun. Drops back. He fumbles the ball. He picks it up. And he is sacked again. That's going to be grounding. No, I said it's incomplete, not grounding. You got lucky. Now it's intentional grounding. So now it's 4th down. So was I right then? 3rd and 3 and out, basically. That's what it was. Because all the yards that they gained, they wound up losing. So that foul was at the 27-yard line. All right, so they're going to punt from the 27. There's the punt. He gets it off. Short punt. And it takes the Georgia Tech bounce. back to the 45. So that was, oh my gosh. Hopefully that's all against Georgia Tech. Well, if you're a Pitt fan. Less than that. 17-yard punt. So Georgia Tech is going to get the ball at the 30-yard line. That is insane. I told you Pittsburgh will Pittsburgh this game. I told you they would. Garbage. All because of that stupid play by the stupid player on the Panthers. Everything boils down to him. Unfreaking believable. Unbe-freaking leavable. Georgia already at the 30-yard line. King. Toss it over the middle. First down. He's still on his feet. He's at the 10. Inside the 10 to the 9. Tight end, number 80. Just boiled his way down there. Brett Sether. It's going to be 28-14. Heck, Georgia Tech could score again after they score again. Unfreaking believable. The Panthers are going to give away a 28-point lead. And they could do it all in the first half. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Unbelievable. No, I don't know. You guys tell me. I think that is the worst thing players could do. Everything goes back to that. Pittsburgh would have got the ball back on that down. They would have punted it. They weren't going to go for it, I don't think, 4th and 5. Even if they would have, odds are they wouldn't have gotten it, but maybe they would have. Either way, I look at that as being a turning point game or turning point play of the game, and now all of a sudden you're in danger of losing when you had a 28-0 lead, and you can't do anything now on offense. Crazy, 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 crazy stuff. Yeah, defense has to show up. I mean, they were showing up the first quarter, and then they said, oh, well, we're going to pack up and go home. Ronald Duffney, how you doing, buddy? All right, I'm going to put some information here. Dr. There, I just put my prediction into my prediction. 42-35 GT. Let's see how that works out. And it'll probably wind up being 42-28, and Pitt will score at the very end to make it close. Unfreaking believable. Unfreaking believable. Yep. So, anyway, I'm going to finish. I'm going to do some more of the reading and get rid of this gum now. I'm going to do some more of the reading at halftime, hoping that, I don't know when Dr. DeLay will be here. I don't know if he texted me. Check my phone. I didn't see anything. Oh, now I get a score on this phone. That's crazy. Let me see. Where are we here? Do I have a text? Nope, nothing. Uh-oh, what's going on? Oh, okay. I had some cross-country runners doing running in the turkey trot. Oh, cool. They sent me photos. Caleb got 11th. I got 82nd. Caleb got 4th in your age group. Okay, cool. So, nice. All right, so here we go. King. King in the shotgun. Hands it off. He's got some room down to the 5. I'm guessing that's Haynes. Yes. Haynes. Jay Haynes. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 5. All right, 1:30 on the clock. Pitt's not going to call any timeouts, that's for sure. They won't. They're going to try to go in down 14. All right. King back. Drops back. Throws it into the end zone. Out of the end zone. All right. 3rd and goal. If they can hold him to a field goal, that'll at least be something. 1:13 on the clock. I guarantee it, though. If they kick a field goal, Pitt will get 3 plays and out, and Georgia Tech will have a chance to come down and score again. All right, 3rd and goal. 1:13 left. Georgia Tech 1 for 8 on 3rd downs, but they want to make it here. They're 5 yards away from a scoring. King in the shotgun. Hands it to, no, drops back. He's got some room, throws it in the end zone. Is it a touchdown? Touchdown! Georgia Tech, number 4. That's crazy. He was wide open in the back of the end zone. Nobody within a couple yards of him. Crazy. NFL, that would not have been a score, but he got his 1 foot down. There it is. Oh, he did get 2 feet. He got 2 feet down. He did have a guy. If the guy would have just jumped up and put his hands in the air. Unbelievable. 28-14. Now, I don't know. Maybe Pitt can come back and score a field goal. That would be nice to turn the tide a little bit. Go down there and score 3. But here's what scares me. Pittsburgh could throw a pick or a fumble, and all of a sudden it's 28-21 going into half. So Pittsburgh owned the first quarter. Georgia Tech owns the second quarter. Crazy, crazy stuff. What's going on here in the chat? Nothing. At least I don't have anything. Thank you for the 34 likes. Again, I'm sorry that I don't have the proper scoreboard up. Dr. DeLay will fix that when he gets here. Hopefully he'll be here around halftime or so at 7:42 here in Texas time. So we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure he was planning on being here by now. 1 minute left and 8 seconds. Georgia Tech win tonight. Pittsburgh win out and lost by either University of Virginia or SMU, and neither of those are going to happen. There's the kick out of the end zone. You remember, if you last time, Pitt ran it out of the end zone from 5 yards deep. Stupid wackos. So here we go. Pitt's going to try to do something, or are they going to just sit on their laurels and hope that time runs out? If they just run the ball, guaranteed Georgia Tech's going to call timeouts, and they're going to want to get the ball back. But you don't want to be risky, but you want to be able to gain yards. All right, 1st and 10 with the 25. Heinzel. Heinzel in the shotgun. Side Carter's right. Trips to the right. Takes a snap. Hands off to Turner. Turner up the middle. He gets nothing. Helmet came off. So 1 minute, 1 second. Is Georgia Tech going to take a timeout? No, but they stopped the clock. Why did they stop the clock? Oh, for the helmet reason? Oh, what the heck? He knocked his own helmet off to stop the clock. If I'm Pitt, I'm letting it go all the way down. Now, I'm sorry. Pitt's stupid by doing this. Oh, nice catch. Williams Jr. 25-yard catch. They're right around midfield now. At the 46. Heitzel back. Tosses across the middle. Caught at the 34. 45 seconds left. 1st and 10. Pitt inside the 35. Heitzel, 5 yards back, drops back. Oh, what's going on now? Oh, they're going to review the catch. So they're going to see if that was really a catch at the 35-yard line. So they're going to see it right here. There's the pass. And it is caught. Not moving. He got it. Yeah. That's a catch. Yeah, that's a catch. That should be good. All right, so that's going to be a catch. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. I like this game day operations center they have. It's like they have a bunch of people looking at all this stuff. I don't know how real it is. Yeah, once he's on his back, it doesn't matter what kind of control he has. I don't understand why you're worried about it. The control is only if he's down or if he lost it later, which he didn't. So I'm a little confused on why you're still looking at it. Yeah, 45 seconds on the game clock. Right, we got that. Yeah, why are we still discussing this, Mr. Referee? Okay, I guess maybe you're just special ed. I don't know. What's the deal? Okay. 46 seconds. Uh-oh, is my phone dead? I think my phone died. Oh, well. All right, so my phone is dead. So I cannot read chat right now. I'm going to see if I can pull this up again. I'll see if I can pull it up on my other phone. We shall see. I may not be able to read any chats here, guys. I apologize. I'm sorry. I know you guys are still able to read them. Uh-oh, I think we got Dr. Delay coming in. I hear something outside.
This is the absolute best phone holder for your car.
Yep, I do. I hear somebody outside there. So I think Dr. Delay is back in town. All right, Henschel drops back. He throws it over to the middle, into the dirt. Oh, no, it wasn't in the dirt. You got Johnson at the 25-yard line.
No, you still thing. I just want to.
Hey, look who it is, guys. He's back.
Okay.
He's back.
Okay. Hold on.
He's going to fix it.
I have so many questions on what's going on, but it's okay. Bear with me, folks.
All right, Heinschel. 5 yards back in the shotgun.
Oh, it didn't fit.
35 seconds on the clock. 5 seconds on the play clock.
What the heck?
There's the snap. Drops back. He is sacked. He's sacked for a loss.
That's why. Okay. Everything decided to go haywire today. I noticed that that's still, I don't know, something.
Yeah, it didn't work, but I figured.
Everything's going crazy. I'll fix it very soon.
All right, so here we go. Less than 30 seconds on the clock.
There you guys go.
The good thing is Georgia Tech is most likely not going to score again this half. If Pitt can get a field goal and not lose any more yards, 2nd out and 17, they put 2 more seconds on the clock. 31 seconds. I am still the believer in that if that idiot Pitt Panther player would not have done what he did on the sideline, they would have been able to go into halftime up 35-7 at worst. All right, second down, 17. Heinschel. Heinschel now steps up into the line. Now steps back. He's in the shotgun. Sidecar to his left. Drops back. And he tosses it across the middle. Incomplete. 3rd and 17. Georgia Tech still has 2 timeouts. So Pittsburgh wants to get this either run or pass and force Georgia Tech to use one of their timeouts. I mean, they're going to wind up giving Georgia Tech way too much time with 2 timeouts on the clock. If they do another pass play, I mean, look, you're like, dude, touchdown is off the board. We need to keep the clock running, which is what you should have done on the last play. But you're not thinking. This is where Pittsburgh coaching is just not cerebral. They're going to drop back. He drops back and passes. He spins. He's going to move. Passes. Caught. Okay, at the 22, which is fine. They used some clock time. So, okay, so now no one's calling timeout. So it doesn't look like Georgia Tech is worried about getting the ball back. Okay, so he's going to use his last timeout with 5 seconds. All right, so 3 seconds on the clock, which I don't know if I would have done that, but I would have let go to 5 seconds. 4th and 9. All right, so here we go. Sam Carpenter last week versus Notre Dame was 1 for 2. He's got a cast on his hand. I don't know if he punched a wall or a helmet. I'm not sure what the deal with Carpenter is. Oh, okay. He made a game-saving tackle, I guess, a couple weeks ago. All right, so here we go. 40-yard attempt for the Pittsburgh kicker, Carpenter. He's on the left side, on the left hash. And the snap. Offsides, Georgia Tech, and he shanked it, but they're not calling the offsides. They didn't call the offsides. We got running into the kicker. Flag. Yeah. All right, so I don't know what they're going to do now. They don't have their kicker. Their kicker is down. Yeah, he was clearly offsides. Late flag. And then kick. And then they ran into the kicker and there's no flag. All right, so Carpenter now, he shanked the 40-yarder. Now, can he make a 35-yarder? And he's hurting his foot. His foot is hurting, his plant foot. See, it makes no sense. I don't know. I mean, it's good that they did what they did and got the yards closer. But if you know your kicker has trouble hooking it, why are you on the left hash? All right, so here we go. 4th and 4. And the snap. And the kick. It is still shanked. He still misses it to the left. So that's it. I'm telling you. Georgia Tech's going to come back. They're going to take a 42-28 lead in the 3rd quarter going into the 4th quarter. And then Pitt maybe will score again. Final score, Georgia Tech 42, Pitt 35. Guaranteed. All right, folks, it is halftime, and we're going to do a little change, a game changer here. I will be leaving, and Dr. Delay, your favorite host, will be coming back to finish this game because I already know that Pitt's going to lose, and I can't sit here and watch it anymore. So, but maybe Dr. DeLay and his number 13 jersey may be able to bring the luck back to Georgia for Pitt. So I had a great time. Thank you very much, those of you that are here. We're not signing off or anything. I'm just going to be closing up, and he's going to come in and finish this out.
All right, sounds good. Let me mute that real quick as you make a lot of noise. Hey guys, give us a sec real quick. Mute. All right, folks, I am back. And I, of course, shout out Trisk for helping me out. I don't know what he did. What the heck? Yeah, there's some issues with the internet. I can tell you that right now. So let me see. Yeah, okay. I see the problem. Give me a chance to cook real quick. How you guys doing? Hopefully all is going well with y'all today. Those of you that are used to Trisk, well, I mean, hey, I'm sorry. Trisk does a great job. So I will try to live up to that. Yeah, as far as this, we need to move you over here. Oh, wow, yeah, look at that. He moved a lot of things. Again, he wasn't really sure on how a lot of this operated. Okay, so I see that might have to be minimized. We're going to move that over here. You can't see that. That's okay. We're going to move that. That should give you, pardon me, I just ate a bunch of food. That's what we'll do right there. That should do good. And then we'll move this back. All right. Yeah, that was pretty cool. All right, so apparently it's halftime, 28-14. Yeah, and again, I don't really know what's been happening all day. Again, I've been at a family reunion on my wife's side, meeting a lot of her family. So Trisk is genuinely here. Oh yeah, no, Trisk is awesome. He's great. So I shout out Trisk, shout out. And again, I'm sorry for the hair. Again, I was actually running around getting exercise for the first time in forever. That was actually a really good feeling, to be honest with you. So yeah, and let me again, since I'm just now getting back, I have to maybe Dr. Lake can bring back the luck of the Pittsburgh Irish. I'm not familiar with the Pittsburgh Irish. So, but anyway, so let me go and check to see what's been. I've missed the whole day. So let me see what's happening. Penn State leading in Nebraska 23-3, and New Mexico leading Air Force 17-0. Boise State leading 27-7 at the half. Tennessee up over Florida 28-0. That sounds fun. I hope you had fun. Oh, it was great. It was fantastic. I had a great time. I genuinely enjoyed it. It was great. So, but no, it was. I was a little nervous, but it ended up being great. Wisconsin leading Illinois 10-7. Cal over Stanford right now 10-7. North Texas 28, Rice 14. LSU losing to Western Kentucky. Again, it just means more in the SEC, folks. I want to make that perfectly clear that it just means more. The reason LSU is losing is because Western Kentucky is just built different. Again, they're playing the SEC, so therefore they are just automatically better. What's up, Doc? Your sub teach? Oh no, he's great. Again, shout out Trisk. Thank you again, Trisk, for your support. I can't believe Carpenter missed 2 field goals in a row. I'm glad you had a good time today. Yeah, I have no idea what's been happening in this game. So everything that I'll be seeing from here on out. Again, it'll be the first time for me. But thank you. No, it was a great time. BYU leading 7-0. Hold on a second. Let's mute that. And then we have Colorado leading 7-3 over Arizona State. Earlier today, Rutgers are losing to Ohio State, of course, 42-9. A&M over Samford, 48-0. Georgia over Charlotte, 35-3. Oregon surviving against USC, 42-27. Oklahoma over Missouri, 17-6. Notre Dame blowing out Syracuse, 70-7. Alabama over Eastern Illinois, 56-0. What the heck? The UConn game today was amazing. Really? Man, yeah, I didn't get to see any college football at all. So definitely excited to watch a little bit here to close out the day. Utah over Kansas State 51-47. Miami over Virginia Tech 34-17. Vanderbilt over Kentucky 45-17. Texas over Arkansas 52-37. Michigan 45. Maryland 20. Keeping their postseason hopes alive. Again, a win against Ohio State, and you got to assume that they're in. TCU over Houston, 17-14. Harden's playing Friday. Okay. Wow. Well, that actually would be better for me. Okay. Maybe not so much. I don't know. I might be calling that game by myself. All right. Tulane over Temple, 37-13, and that is pretty much it. I mean, again, Northwestern over Minnesota, 38-35. SMU over Louisville, 38-6. Tulsa Army. I was close to again having my dad call multiple games. Ended up not happening. It was a pure shootout versus Florida Atlantic. What streams you doing tomorrow? Yes, I'm actually about to get that. So I'm going to hide this real quick. Bear with me. I'm still here as I'm about to unlock the rest of the streams, show them to you guys public. Again, it's a little sensitive back here. Again, shout out Trisk again, covered for me. He got me so far 8 subs. So again, thank you very much, Trisk, for your support, for just filling in. That is awesome. So I will be doing another game again after this. That'll be my first complete game of the night. So yeah, that's happening. And yeah, for tomorrow, as we're gonna go ahead and shift over so you guys can see. Okay, that's not what. That's not. You don't want to see this. You want to see that. Okay. Did not load all the streams for some reason, but yeah, we're doing Pittsburgh and Chicago, and then Cleveland and Las Vegas, and then for some reason, okay, it's going to load up. It is public. I don't know why. I don't know why it's being like that, but yeah, maybe I'll refresh it here. Maybe. There we go. So then we'll, of course, do the Sunday night game. We're going to start doing Sunday night games, trying to get something going with that, because I've really struggled in the Sunday night, just doing that in general. And then, of course, Carolina at San Fran. We'll be doing that tomorrow. Yes, your substitute was well picked. Oh, yeah, no, 100%. Again, he is... I mean, I'm not going to say I model it after him, but he is like... I don't know. I definitely have taken a lot from him as far as like this style. I mean, of course, again, I know him. He's my dad. I've seen him call games before. So yeah, I definitely appreciate him. He's definitely a lot more with the energy. Me, I'm more of, I guess, of a traditional style. But I guess I can find that other gear or not. I don't know. But, yeah, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. And, again, if you like what you're listening to, folks, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. And, again, I apologize for I guess it doesn't look as bad on camera now I'm looking at it. But, oh, yeah, my hair is pretty wild. But, no, again, I appreciate you guys, the kind words to my dad. I'm sure he loves it. I really do appreciate it. Because, yeah, no, I was checking in. I was chiming in every now and then, but of course it's a different account. Obviously, it would be Dr. Delay, but yeah, no, I really do appreciate you guys for your kind words and your support of my dad today. That was awesome. That's awesome. So hopefully, again, we can get back to the second half as soon as possible. So I'm looking forward to calling some football. I myself got home late last night. I was calling a high school game. I got home at midnight, and then of course I had to wake up early, and then we had to drive about 3 hours north. So that was, again, I've lack of sleep, no sleep. But again, we're going to go ahead and after this one call another game, which might not be the most exciting game in the world, but you know what? It's still going to be a game, as we're going to do Utah State and Fresno State. And then that's going to be a wrap for today. The goal today is to get to 2,200 subs. That is actually the goal, even though, again, I know I wasn't here for most of it. But, again, my dad able to get a few subs. I really do appreciate it. So thank you again. Super cool to have your dad supporting you like that. Oh, yeah, no, he's very supportive. Maybe Dad can do a stream with you. It would be, I know that's what he wants. It's tough. I don't know how it would work. We only really have one mic, and again, there's not much room here. There really isn't. So we'd have to figure something out. But that is something that we have that he definitely wants, and I want it as well. There's a few problems. We're both play-by-play guys, so he would have to learn how to do color, because I refuse to do color. I can't do color. I mean, I'm not going to do it. I made a big deal about it in other things. I'm going to make a big deal about it now. And then, of course, again, just like how would we set it up? Not really a lot of space here. So, yeah, I don't know. It's something we want to do, though. We will make it happen. We will make it happen. Utah State is so fun to watch this year. Well, I hope so. I mean, I could use that, because, yeah, I'm going to be running on fumes pretty much whenever that game kicks off and all that stuff. So I really want a great game. I need 2 field goals for my parlay to hit. All right, well, we'll see. Which, just in general there, Visa, or from a specific team? Is Harden still in? Yes, they won 16-9. It was a defensive battle, 16-7 at the half, and then a safety in the second half, and that was, or yeah, it was 14-9 at the half, and then they won 16-9, and they were actually favored, despite them being 11-0. They were actually the other team was favored to win by 7. So, yeah, no. Side-by-side commentary with some... Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, yeah, I would love to have a... it would just be a better channel if I could have two people on, like me and someone else. Like, because then the banter... Because, I mean, genuinely, like, my high school broadcast that I do for the high school... so much better because I have another person with me, so like we can pick on each other, hate on each other. It's pretty fun. Of course, hate, it's all just, having fun. But yeah, it is fun for sure. It'd be great to have figure that out. I want to figure it out. Do I have to move the desk back? I don't know. Again, there's a bunch of stuff. It's a mess. Bunch of cords. The room isn't really big. It's really a storage room. It's really just a room that no one uses, so we have a bunch of things in here. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Georgia Tech, okay. Well, I'll be pulling for you. I'm pulling for Pitt, but I'll pull for you, Visa, and your 2 field goals. I can't believe Kansas State lost to Utah after being up by 10. Well, I mean, I like Utah. I think they should be in the playoff. I think Utah is a genuinely good team. So I'm really pulling for one of these guys to just kind of slip up, preferably Oklahoma. I don't think Oklahoma is that great. If there's any Oklahoma fans, well, I'm sorry. I guess just get good. I don't know what you want me to say, but yeah, I think Oklahoma to me would be they'll probably be a one and done unless they of course play A&M. I think A&M is also another team that's probably a one and done, to be honest with you. If they host anybody, I think they'll lose, depending on who they host. And to be honest with you, there's something telling me that they're going to lose to Texas next week. I really don't know why, but I feel like they're going to lose to Texas. Texas is not good, but I don't know. Something's telling me that A&M's going to lose to Texas. Call me crazy, and you can. You can, but I don't know. Washington versus UCLA might be a good game. When is that? Is that next week? If it's tonight, I already have a stream set up for it. Yeah, no, it's NBC. I don't know if there's any illegal streams for NBC, to be honest with you. I don't know. Tell you what, I'll look it up. I mean, shoot, if there's no illegal, I'm not doing that game, but like for next week, maybe if NBC is bringing down the ban hammer on these streams, then shoot, I'll go and cover that game. I'll cover it for sure. So yeah, that's why I picked this one, because now there is an illegal stream up. I mean, I'm sure most of you guys already know that, but that block in the window. But I don't know. ESPN again, they've been banning a bunch of those, so they may remove that, and we might have a huge uptick there at the end, or maybe not. It stays up the whole time. All it does is hurt the creator. That's all it is. But it is what it is. I just got to be better. So, but no, yeah, definitely appreciate you guys. Again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like, folks. If you're just now tuning in, the chat is a very big part of the channel, so feel free to do that. That is definitely a plus. Interacting with you guys is awesome, as my cat is breaking in here, breaking and entering. I don't know why. She always has to do it. Always. I usually put like a blockade there, but again, I was just rushing to get to the chair. I did not. So I don't know. I might get up and just kick her out and put that blockade up. Mickey, what are you doing, Mickey? Where are you at? Actually, I don't even see you. There you are, Mickey. Hold on. What are your thoughts on Miami? Miami's pretty good. They're okay. They're okay. There's Mickey. She's now wants out. She sounds like she's in pain. She came up to me, but now it's like, I don't want you touching me, buddy. Miami's all right. Again, they've looked better as of late, but I don't know. It's a tough one. It's unfortunate for them because they beat Notre Dame, and yet I believe they're ranked behind them. It's like interesting. I don't know. If I'm being honest, I feel like Miami, if they were to, like, let's just say they sneak in as the 11, or probably the 11 if they were to get in, or they would play the 6, right? I mean, who would that be? As of now, it'd be Ole Miss. Well, I don't think Ole Miss is that great. I don't know. If they were to play Oregon, I don't know. I feel like Oregon would win. To be honest with you, there's kind of a gap here. Like, I think Georgia's good. Texas Tech, I don't really know I don't know how I feel about Texas Tech. I don't think Ole Miss is that great. I don't think Oklahoma is that great. I don't think A&M is that great. Georgia is legit. If they play Georgia, that would be a blowout. I think Indiana is also legit. Same with Ohio State. Really, I think those three teams, Ohio State, Indiana, and Georgia, are the great teams. Then there's three other good teams, which would be Oregon, Notre Dame, and yes, I would put Alabama in that good category. I think those six, are by far the favorites, with the greats, of course, and they would beat the goods in my head. Again, yeah, everyone else would have a different opinion. Of course, the committee has a different opinion, of course, but yeah, that would be very interesting. Very interesting. Maybe your cat wants to subscribe to your channel. Oh yeah, for sure. What a cute kitty. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, she is pretty, but she's also spoiled. Carson Beck is the worst thing about... Oh, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Do you think they deserve to be a playoff team? I think they're capable of beating anyone. That's tough. They may be, as that's going to be bounced out of the end zone. GG9 Raid, how's it going, man? Good to see ya. That's a friend of the channel, folks. Make sure, again, to subscribe to Jaguar Gator 9 if you haven't done so already. This guy is kind of the inspiration of the channel. So, again, appreciate you for the raid. I'm now just getting on. Trisk was the one that was hosting. He's in the comments, JG. So he was the one that was just hosting. I'm just getting home from a long trip. So you guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys. The chat and, of course, JG9. So, 1st and 10 for Pitts as Heichel's in the shotgun. Heichel sending a man in motion. Heichel drops back, looking to his right. Fires. It is caught at the 30 and squirts forward for about 8. That's a nice gain of 8 there for Kenny Johnson. And again, I don't know what's been happening, so my bad. Who's guy filling you for? That's Trisk. That's my dad. My dad is Trisk. 2nd and 2. Ball at the 33 in the shotgun. Heichel takes a snap, and he hands it off up the middle. And he is not going to get much as he's brought down after a gain of 1. Already need water. Embarrassing. Kevin, appreciate you. Appreciate you, Kevin. Just heard Pitt needs SMU and Virginia lose next week to make the title game. Yeah, it's going to be a tough road. We'll see. 3rd and 1, hands it off up the middle. He's got the first down, and he's not going to get too much. He actually will get a couple, but again, that's all he needed. That is another Pittsburgh first down. Looks like a great game. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, it's great. It is a great game. Trisk, you crushed it. No, Trisk did great. Again, shout out everyone. Show some love to him if you can. If you can. Lots of conference championship game spots will be decided next weekend. Yeah, definitely excited about that. 1st and 10 in the shotgun. Heichel awaits the snap as he collapses. Gets the snap. Play action. Drops back. Looking. Dumps it off over the middle. It's caught at the 40 and brought down at the 41. That was Turner on the catch. A gain of 3. Definitely excited about, of course, this one. And then, of course, next week. Watch Pitt lose this game after leading by 28. Why not? I mean, I guess so, Alan. Jeez, Alan. Hater, Alan. Jeez, come on, Alan. Come on. Come on, man. You're probably right, though, but geez. 2nd and 7, ball at the 41. Heitzel in the shotgun. Receiver left, receiver to the right. Heichel looking to the sideline. Takes the snap. He hands it off down the left side. It's got some space. He's at the 45, the 50. Cuts inside at the 45 and brought down around the 37. 36, 37, 6, 7. I'm not too sure. It is a first down for Pitt. There is a penalty marker. Georgia Tech, of course, advances to the ACC Championship game with a win. So a lot on the line here for Georgia Tech. A loss. And I guess in theory they would be behind Pitt depending on the losses. It is a hold on Pitt, so that is going to nullify that huge gain. I'm going to call it on number 5, but in reality 3 is the guilty party. He just wanted a hug. That's really all he wanted. Hicks feeling lonely there. Hope so. You have the Georgia Tech money line. Oh man, want to stop by to say how are you feeling about the Steelers? Steelers, I feel like they're okay. I mean, they're not as I don't know. I don't really trust. I don't know. They're so inconsistent. That's the frustrating thing. Without Rodgers, though, Kevin, I don't think we have a chance. I think he's the only reason we have a chance. 2nd and 3. Ball at the 45 as Heitschel takes a snap, hands it off up the middle. He slips in the backfield. No one touched him except Casper. Casper with just a devastating tackle. Turner had no chance. He actually tripped up with one of his linemen. DJ with the raid. I appreciate you, DJ. I'm not too sure. Unless you're rating with JG9. That would be awesome. Again, JG9 legend. If you're rating for yourself, I'm not familiar with you, but I appreciate you. I'll have to look you up. 3rd and 4 in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. They need to get to the 48 for a brand new set of downs as Heitschel pitches it outside. He cuts inside and won't get much as he's brought down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 1, and Pittsburgh may have to punt. We got 2 field goals yet. No. Sorry to say, as I have love for the city of Pittsburgh, but Miami is coming for blood next Saturday. Maybe. I mean, you're right, but to be honest, I don't know. I mean, again, Miami's all right, but I don't know. They have Carson back. There is the punt. And that is going to bounce at the 3 and roll into the end zone for a touchback. So nothing doing there for the Pitt Panthers as Georgia Tech looking to make this a 1-score game. So Pittsburgh, again, they were up 28-0. Again, I'm just finding all this out now. It's like, how can you? You've been streaming for 2 hours. Were you watching the game, bro? I'm like, no, actually I wasn't. No, I wasn't. But yet, here I am. Just doing it anyway. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Oh, JG9, again, appreciate it. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe, folks, for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to subscribe to the channel as we're on our way to 2,200 subscribers. Would be great to reach that tonight. If everyone were to subscribe right now, I would hit that. All it is more sports on your feed. I think that's something we all would like. So, yeah, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. You're a KC fan? Oh, well, hey, we have Cowboy fans here, so it's fine. Didn't look bad today. Didn't look bad. Carson Beck, I don't know. Again, we'll see. I'm just, I'm not saying we're going to win. I'm not going to guarantee that at all, but I am going to say this was really the game to me. This was the one. I have more confidence versus Miami than Georgia Tech. Smack the like button. Yes, appreciate you, DJ. Thank you again. The punter's 22-yard punt and 15-yard face mask penalty led to a Georgia Tech touchdown. That is tough. Bro, this is the first time I found your channel. You do a great job of calling the game. Go Canes. Oh, well, thank you again. Appreciate it. Again, I don't know if you were listening earlier, but again, we had a fill in. But yeah, no, definitely. I'm definitely taking it the rest of the way now. And by the way, Bad Frequencies, thank you again. I'm not too sure if you're here, man, but I saw that you remember now for 1 month. So again, I really do appreciate that. That is so cool. You are a legend of the channel. Cowboys versus Eagles tomorrow. Yep. I'm definitely not doing it. That is crazy that you think Georgia Tech is better than Miami. I don't know. I think they were. I don't know. I just give me Tech. Yep. Sorry, Drew. It is what it is. It is what it is, right? Maybe I'm just a hater. I don't know. Pitt is blowing it. Yeah, you're probably right. Probably. That sounds like Pat Narduzzi, honestly. It's really sad. We've actually had apparently there's a player that he's tuned in twice now that said he was a player under Pat Narduzzi. I think that's pretty cool. But so I hate to be critical, especially if he's listening, but it's definitely not the best. Ray, JG9 sometime. JG9 is a game. Jag game is a good game. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I already actually do, actually. I'm doing Pittsburgh, Chicago, Cleveland Raiders. That's going to be toxic chat. And I will be toxic with them. Tampa Bay and Los Angeles as Georgia Tech takes a snap, and he's going to hand it off and not get too much. Maybe a yard or two. That was Haynes on the carry, not Haynes-King. Haynes. Yeah, only a couple there. Jamal Haynes. 7 carries, 25 yards for him on the night. Yeah, I should raid JG9, honestly. I redirect to him a lot, DJ. I just don't really, I don't know. I've actually yet to really raid. 2nd and 8 in the shotgun. King. Sending a man in motion. King drops back, looking, steps up, fires over the middle. It is caught. He's spinning around, crossing the 50-yard line, brought down. That is a huge play for Georgia Tech. And that is a Georgia Tech first down. That is as unfortunate as it comes for the Pitt Panthers as they're moving quickly. 1st and 10 at the 45. He hands it off up the middle, but Haynes can't find much as that is just a gain of a yard. Making sure I am live, and I am live. There we go. Let's see. Liberty Blue a 28-7 lead to loss, 34-28 to lose out on bowl. Oh my goodness, that's horrible, RC. Absolutely devastating. 2nd and 9 for King in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, sending a man in motion as King takes the snap, looking over the middle, fires to his right. It's caught across the 40. He's leaning forward and will get the first down, brought down at the 33. Again, that is a brand new set of downs for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, who coincidentally don't wear yellow. They wear gold. Always curious what other fan bases think, but I think it is clear Miami is the better and more talented team than both Georgia Tech and Pitt. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Hands it off up the middle, crossing the 30 and brought down around the 25-yard line. That is a nice run there for Haynes as he's just now averaging 4 yards to carry. It seems like it was a rough day for him. You got a new subscriber. Good stuff. Appreciate you, Marcus. Marcus, you're a legend of the channel. Appreciate you, man. DJ is a Bulls fan. Georgia Tech ball, yep. I can't see the Bulls logo and not think of Michael Jordan. Yeah, that's fair. As Visa likes it again, there's an injured Panther down on the field. So, again, 8:51 left to go here in the third quarter. Pittsburgh leading 28-14, but seemingly letting this one kind of escape from them. You know, that is, I guess, again, it's not really surprising. You would think I would be immune to this by now, and I kind of am, but it's also still sad at the same time. But still plenty of a lot of time. Again, I know there's going to be a lot of fans like, well, dude, there's still plenty of time. You're not a real Pitt fan. I'm like, okay. All right, dude. Thanks. When you call the play, give the yardage estimate to cap off the call. I'll do my best. I will do my best. Sometimes, if it's a big play, it's hard to see how many, like if it moves fastly, let's just say it's a like a pass that is just rifled down. I don't know if it's like a 30-40 yard play, then I won't know. I don't know. Sometimes it'll zoom in and I won't see the numbers. I'll do what I can there, Drew. For the most part, I do, but there are times, I guess, when I cannot. BYU leading 10-7. Yeah, I'll need to check that out. Again, there is an injury, so might as well, as we can look at what's happening across college football. Again, Penn State leading Nebraska 30-9. New Mexico leading Air Force 17-3. Boise State leading 27-7 over Colorado State. Tennessee leading Florida 31-0. Wisconsin leading Illinois 10-7. Stanford leading Cal 14-10. North Texas leading Rice 28-14. To me, North Texas should be the Group of 5 team if they were to win out, but that's just me. LSU leading 7-3 over Western Kentucky. That is that's wow. BYU leading Cincinnati 10-7, and Arizona State leading Colorado 10-7. Do you think Mahomes is a top 10 quarterback? Yeah, no, of course I do. Yeah, Mahomes is great. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Definitely would be insane to think otherwise. 2nd and 1 for Georgia Tech as they are moving very, very quickly. Ball at the 23. King hands it up the middle, and he's got the first down as he's still fighting forward. Brought down after a gain of 2. Well, they might give him 3. Looks like they're going to give him 3. So first down for Georgia Tech as they are at the 21. As Hosley exits the field. King in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. King drops back. He's going to take off and run up the middle. He's at the 20, the 15, and brought down around the 6. Oh, what a play by Haynes King. And he was tackled at the 5. Gain of 17 yards, and it's going to be 1st and goal for Georgia Tech. And unbelievable stuff. You thought Tennessee and Florida would be a good game? Yeah. Florida had other things in mind, I guess. I don't know. All right, 1st and goal at the 5 as Georgia Tech, they are just looking good. In the shotgun is King. King takes snap down the left side, up the middle, cuts back inside, and no, sir, says number 45. Zelensky. What a name, I guess, as that is a loss of 2. So that's 2nd and goal again. Georgia Tech still moving the ball very efficiently. That's really their first negative play of this drive. BYU, I believe, clinches a spot in the Big 12 championship game with a win over Cincinnati. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like, I don't know. I like Utah still. I don't know. But obviously, I don't think they're going to get in. I think they have too many losses, or they lose the tiebreakers as King pump fakes. He's going to take off and run. He's extending forward, but not going to get too much as he's brought down at the 5 for a gain of 2. And that'll make it 3rd and goal for the Yellow Jackets. So again, don't wear yellow. Got to go back to JG9 stream. Thank you again, Kevin. Appreciate you. Again, I'll do another game, but I will try to redirect after the final game of the night. 3rd and goal at the 5 in the shotgun is King. Drops back, looking to his left, fires on the middle. It's intercepted! He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Oh, he's gonna go all the way! Touchdown, Pitt Panthers! Just when you think Georgia Tech was gonna make it close, Pittsburgh denies him. Unbelievable, intercepted by Lovelace, showing the love there. Wow. That's the name of the dude from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I'm old. Which name? I'm not too familiar. I can tell you that Lovelace is familiar with the end zone. 34-14, we're pending the extra point. That is huge. And even with that happening, you can't say it's game over. You really can't. Again, Georgia Tech has a lot of momentum, though that may have shifted it as there's the extra point. It is up. It is good. 35-14 with 5:55 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Huge play. Seemingly saving Pitt. Let's go, Pitt. Oh, yeah, let's go. There we go. Your parlay's cooked. I wouldn't say so. Not yet. Not yet. We still have plenty of football. Shalensky. Oh, I got you. CeeLo has 49K tonight. Yeah, that's not surprising. CeeLo pops off every stream. Yeah, CeeLo knows he's found the secret. I don't know what it is, but he has the secret sauce. CeeLo has the secret sauce. Hope this helps Miami in the playoffs. It may. It may, man. It may. We'll see. This will be very interesting. Again, if Pitt wins, I don't know how it really would work, but that could be like a play-in game for the ACC Championship, Pitt and Miami. That would be pretty interesting. I don't really know. I need to look What's happening? So, Miami already has 2 losses. What am I talking? CTE. Ignore what I said. But, yeah. It would still be very interesting. Miami, again, I guess their best bet is an at-large. Maybe Pitt will hold on. Maybe, Alan. We'll see. If Pitt wins, SMU has to lose. Interesting. So SMU has to lose, and then you said SYU? Are you talking about Virginia? Yeah, I don't know. I gotcha. I think I gotcha there. SMU and SYU. That's the only thing. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. DeLay. This is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you like the style that I have here, which is more of a traditional radio-style broadcast, make sure, again, to hit the like button. And, of course, subscribe. The goal is to get to 2,200 subs by the end of the night. Of course, I'm doing another stream later. For those of you that are really diehard football fans, or, of course, you got parlays going, whatever. I'll be doing Utah State and Fresno State right after this one. We're going all the way past midnight. Is Pitt going to own the Nerds? I hope so. I am not a fan of the Nerds. I thought I would be one. I look like one, right? No, I hate analytics, and I hate the Nerds that have ruined the game. I actually can't stand them. So I'm on the side of the... I don't know, actually. I don't know what to really call that side, but I am anti-nerd. 2 best teams ACC are Miami and SMU. I don't know. Pittsburgh also needs to beat Miami. Yeah, of course, yeah. That one goes without saying for sure. If Pitt wins this game, Miami wins out. Cal beats SMU. Miami goes to the ACC Championship. Yeah? That's how it would work. Gotcha. All right, we're back. Pitt kicking off to Georgia Tech, and that's going to go out of bounds. Unbelievable. Well, that's great. I don't know how unbelievable. Well, that's dumb. Don't think Pitt can beat Miami? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I think so. I think they can. I'm a dog, so I want to see them get owned 2 weeks in a row. I'm a dog. I'm lost there. Are you talking about Pitt? You want to see Pitt get owned 2 weeks in a row? Well, anyway, that went out of bounds, and there is a injured Panther as he takes a sip of water. So, again, bear with me, folks. This game going to run a little bit later, so I probably will be late to the Utah State, Fresno State stream. It is what it is, I guess. Fresno is always exciting. Bowl bound. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping for a good game there. Goku said that Utah State has been exciting, so that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for a good game. So, yeah, 1st and 10 here for... That's actually Jason McIntyre. He's been with Pitt for a while. So, 1st and 10, they're going to have it. I think that's the 35. I don't know. I can't tell from this angle. Pretty atrocious angle, if I do say so myself. 1st and 10. King is in the shotgun. Ball at the 35. King takes a snap. Rolling to his left. Fires down the left side, and that is way out of bounds. Incomplete. Well, that was seemingly odd. King definitely, I guess, rattled after the pick. Again, he's thrown 2 picks tonight. 14 for 24. 116 is his stat line. Not really the greatest stat line he's had. Again, he's more of a runner. Not known for his passing ability. They lost their really good freshman, I'm assuming kicker. This game better not come down a field goal. Oh. 2nd and 10 as he's going to swing it out. It's caught at the 30, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds around the 39-yard line. I'm going to give him the 40 because why not, as that is a gain of 5. Carson Beck has 8 touchdowns and no interceptions since the loss to SMU. Well, maybe he's turned a corner. Maybe. 3rd and 5. King in the shotgun. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right. King now changing the protection, changing something. 2 receivers right, trips to the left as King takes the snap, drops back, looking to his right, fires over the middle. It is overthrown, incomplete. He had him too. And King just looks down in disgrace. And I don't know if they might not take him off. They might be going for it. And that would be pretty gutsy. You're a UGA dog wanting to see Georgia Tech get... Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, y'all. Hey, that was a great game last year. Man. That was fun. 4th and 5 at the 40. They need to get to the 45 for a brand new set of downs. King in the shotgun, setting a man in motion. King takes the snap, drops back, looking to his right, fires. It is incomplete. What a play by the defender. And the coach is asking for a flag. No flags are thrown. And that is a turnover on downs. And now he's going to ask the official again. He can't believe it. He's beside himself. I don't think it would, he can make his, case, but it's like, oh, okay, that's a good point. I don't know what he's expecting there. All right, turnover on downs. Pitt leading 35-14. Georgia Tech quarterback has thrown 2 picks, leading to 2 Pitt touchdowns. Man, Rattle throwing the game away so far. Yeah, he's struggling. He is struggling for sure. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you like the style that I have here, it's more of that traditional radio-style broadcast. So make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe. It is free, by the way. You don't have to pay me a dime, I promise. But, yeah, we're trying to get to 2,200 subs by the end of the night. It would be pretty cool. Again, everyone subs right now. I would hit that mark. So, again, thank you again for just tuning in. Again, make sure to like and subscribe. Feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many people as I can. The chat is a very big part of the channel, so don't be a stranger. Unless you want to be, that's okay. If you're just a silent listener, that's perfectly fine. But the chat is very, very important. So, yeah, don't unless you want to be. Again, you don't have to be a stranger, but you can. Not going to talk about it, LO. That game gave me blood pressure problems. 8 overtimes. Yeah, that was amazing. It was a great game. I remember watching. I think I started tuning in the 4th quarter of that game. Man, that was so good. That was great. Miami needs Georgia Tech to lose. Yep. Georgia Tech isn't that good. I don't know. Your channel sucks because you don't show the time left. Are you okay, buddy? James, I don't know what you have, but you have it. So, yeah. Hey, I find that you find offensive. What offense? What is offensive? Narduzzi has to win this game or he should be canned. Yeah. Honestly, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I was considering putting Georgia Tech on my parlay. Good thing I didn't. Only 2 more games on my 20-game parlay. Gosh, that is loud. Yeah, I don't know what James might have it. Like I said, I don't know what it is, but he may have it, folks. So, James, you're going to be put in timeout, and then if you speak again, hopefully you're a good boy. Because then, yeah. What an idiot. What an idiot. Pitt lost this game after leading 20. I know. Yeah, trust me. I mean, that's perfect. That's honestly grounds for firing. James, okay, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm giving him time to think about it, He's not banned. He's just putting time out. And then again, we'll see what he has to say after this. Georgia Tech letting you down for 1,200. That is tough, man. 1st and 10 at the 40 in the shotgun. Heichel clapping. He takes the snap. He hands it off down the right side. Now he cuts inside. Now he's cutting outside. It doesn't matter. The Yellow Jackets all over it. That's a loss of 4. Man, that was great defense. They were showing the last play. And that was, yeah, that was, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it was pushing and shoving both ways. That's how I see it. 2nd and 14, ball at the 44 in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Heinchel claps, takes a snap. Oh, heavy pressure. Oh, down he goes. That is a sack. Spalding can already think of a company he should definitely have an NIL deal with. But, man, what a play. Just came up right up the middle. And now it's 3rd and very, very long. Will they pull Heinchel in the 4th? No. What do you think the final score between the Steelers game? Ooh. I don't know. Like, I'm going to go like 23-20. I think that's safe. 3rd and 26. Heinchel is in the shotgun. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right. Heinchel drops back, looking, fires. It is caught. It's a little bubble screen. It's at the 45 and brought down at the 50. So the Georgia Tech defense doing a great job getting off the field quickly. And that's exactly what they needed. They needed to force the 3 and outs. Again, it's not over. Yeah, I mean, Georgia Tech needs to score on this drive, but it is not over. It is not over. Plenty of time. You're playing Pitt after all. Ban him. Yeah, I mean, normally I actually would. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. South Carolina leading Texas A&M 34. Yeah, that's tough. The game was fixed. I don't know. That's a tough one, but I mean, I don't know. Fixing wouldn't surprise me, as there is the punt, and that is going to be bouncing at the 3 and rolling into the end zone for a touchback. So 2:55 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Georgia Tech will take over at the 20 as Pittsburgh leads 35-14. How does he see the scoreboard and everything? I don't know. He can only look from this point on, I guess. It is what it is. W bro, here we go. Steelers, here we go. Oh, yeah. Let's go Irish. Oh, they look good today. Need Hunter from Nebraska to catch 13 more yards. I'm pulling for you, man. How do you feel about Kyle Gordon being out? I don't even know who that is. I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry. Not going to lie. 1st and 10 here as King is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. And he's going to take it up the middle. This is King at the 25. Still moving and brought down close to the line to gain. Are they going to give it to him? Looks like they are. That is a Georgia Tech 1st down. Steelers never play good in Chicago. I know. That is true. I think the last time they won was in the 90s. They went to Chicago and won. Running the ball, yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. 1st and 10, King fakes the toss, steps up. He's going to take off again. He's at the 35, brought down at the 36 for a gain of 6. Brought down at the 36-yard line. Again, they're moving fast. If I'm not in the hospital tomorrow, I'll be in the chat supporting the Bears. Hopefully you're all good, man. Hopefully all is well. I'm actually going to give him 5 there. 2nd and 5, ball at the 35. King in the shotgun. King drops back, looking over the middle. Pump fakes, taken off again. He's at the 40 and going to, again, just dive forward at the 44. They should probably put a spy on this guy. That's just my guess. As that is another brand new set of downs for the Yellow Jackets, as my cat is now terrorizing things in here. Ooh. She might be banned. But yeah, we'll see. Please tell me I got 2 field goals. No, sir. Not yet, Visa. Not yet. King takes the snap, and there is a flag. And this may be a false start. Just run the ball to get the 3rd quarter. Yeah, I kind of agree. Just need to play a little bit conservative. But you know who does good play? Yeah, no, I agree. Aaron Rodgers would, he typically plays better. Afraid to put the ball in the air. Kind of here with Georgia. I think they're genuinely trying. It's just King is just taking what they're giving him. They're giving him the middle of the field. 1st and 15. King, play action, drops back, steps up, pump fakes, fires down the right side. It's caught at the 40 and pushed out at the 43. That is a gain of 5 there for Allen. Makes it 2nd and 10. As, yeah, she is, the cat, Mickey, is being very bad. So at the end of the quarter, she's tossed. She's gone. 2nd and 10, King in the shotgun. If they go to just running, fans will complain about being too conservative. That's fair. I probably would be one of those fans. I'm not even going to lie. Mickey, come on, chill out. There is a flag. False start on the offense. I don't know how many of you guys pay attention to Twitch. I don't know. But I'm immediately thinking about that streamer that had the shot collar. I do not have one, to make that clear. That's crazy, though. Just hit it. 2nd and 15 for the Yellow Jackets. 23 seconds and counting. Ball at the 38. King in the shotgun as he fakes the toss. Steps up. Going to check it down. Caught at the 35. And he is whacked at the 39-yard line. That's just a gain of a 1. And I think that's going to be the final play of this third quarter. Pittsburgh leading 35-14. Georgia Tech with the ball. They will have a. I mean, again, they I don't know. I can't see. I don't know. I still think it's anyone's game. I know it's crazy. I'm not just saying that either. Let's see here. That's why I don't like doctors. I was fine before I came in. Then all of a sudden there's an issue. I may not be able to feel anything on the entire left side of my body, but that doesn't make you right. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, man. I hope everything's okay, man. I really do. Georgia Tech is getting cooked right now for now. Yeah, we'll see. Almost blew a 27-7 lead in my fourth quarter against Auburn. But I hit the game winning. Nice. Good stuff there. Fourth quarter. Yep. Bro, they had the ball on their own 40 up, 3 scores. No fans will complain about them running it out. I don't know. I could probably say, dude, they're playing. They're scared. Like, why are they playing scared? I could easily see myself doing. I'm not even going to lie, Sean. I'm probably just a hater at this point. Pitt will let Georgia Tech run out the clock because I don't know. We'll see. Give me a sec. I got to take care of things. Give me like 30 seconds, folks. Again, I'll be right back. All right, I'm good. Just had to put the blockade in front of the door. The door doesn't actually seal. So, yeah. Told you Pitt would have a good chance against Georgia Tech. Yeah, no, it's definitely, I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me, though, if it still came down to like the final seconds or something like that. Georgia Tech is seriously playing really conservative right now by running. Well, again, I think they're trying to pass, but, I mean, King is just taking what's in front of them. And right now, at least these set of downs, it hasn't worked. So I don't know. Miami fans complain no matter what. Hey, I complain no matter what. Shoot. No, that's not true. I'll definitely be happy. Like, I think the Colts game, I was pretty happy with the Steelers. I was genuinely very happy with that. Oh man, that was good. That was a good game. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. We are at the end of the third quarter. If you're wondering, if you're just tuning in, like, why aren't you talking about the game? I'm like, well, it's really hard to talk about something that's not happening right now. So, I'm going to need you to get all the way off my back about that. But yeah, no, appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, feel free to chat down below. The chat is a big part of the channel. So, feel free to join the chat. I got a great chat tonight. You guys have been awesome. Again, appreciate the kind words. I had a fill-in earlier. My dad, he was filling in. Did a great job. You guys agreed, and you guys were just awesome. So I really do appreciate that. Yeah, that's so cool. But, yeah, make sure, again, to subscribe to the channel. The goal is to get to 2,200 by the end of the day. If everyone were to subscribe right now, we would hit that mark. So make sure, again, to subscribe to the channel. It is free. Speaking of doors, I moved into a new apartment. None of my doors have handles except for the front door. It's something. I guess it's like a sliding door. I mean, that's interesting. This is big for Pitt. Oh, it is. It is for sure. They need to replace Rogers. I mean, I don't know about that. If you're talking about this year, no. Allen, Rogers is our best chance. Now next year, I mean, hey, that conversation's on the table for sure next year, but not this year. No. Well, good sir, what's going on, Don? Glad to see Georgia Tech losing for my Virginia Cavs. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. As it's 3rd and 13 at the 39, they need to get to the other 47 from Brandy Downs. King steps up. He's moving to his right. He's going to take off and run. He's at the 40, the 45, and brought down at the 49-yard line. That is a gain of 9, and that'll make it 4th and 4 for the Yellow Jackets. I have to, again, assume that they're going to go for it. Mason played good against Cincinnati. I mean, statistically, yeah, I would agree with that part. But keep in mind that the Steelers' defense had 2 touchdowns. So, look at the numbers. Again, he didn't actually put it in the end zone at all. I don't think he did. Or he may have put it once. I'm not too sure. I have to look back. There is a false start. That is actually a killer. And now Georgia Tech is going to have to punt. A false start on Georgia Tech. That is amazing. You have a cousin that plays for Texas Tech? That's cool. Heck yes. There is the punt. Fair catch signal made at the 7. And that was a rather interesting catch there. Let's see. Nope, they are regular doors. The handles are just straight up gone. You can see where they were. That's weird. Yeah, that's odd there. Didn't expect this game to be a blowout. I don't think anyone did. Can only pay $175 a month in rent, so I can't really command. Yeah, I mean $175 that's great. Rudolph more want to throw downfield. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still rocking with Rogers. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Rudolph again came in with no pressure. I don't know. 1st and 10 here for Heinchel in the shotgun. As Heinchel hands it off up the middle. He's at the 10 and brought down at the 12. I believe that is Goff on the carry. That's actually a gain of 5. So he is brought down at the 13, just keeping the clock moving. Again, just over 14 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Again, Pitt leading 35-14. Vegas called? Yeah, oh man. 2nd and 5 in the shotgun is Heinchel. 2 receivers left, tight end in tight. As Heinchel takes the snap and he hands it off up the middle. He's at the 15 and brought down across the 20. And that is a Pitt Panthers 1st down. Again, all they really need to do is just chew this clock. Just keep the clock moving. 175. I'm already lost. I don't even. Oh, yeah. The rent. I live in South America. I pay 240,000 pesos. So it's about 175. Yeah, that is great. 1st and 10 at the 21. Heinchel in the shotgun. Yeah, plenty of time left. You got 15 seconds on the play clock. I really hope they're snapping with 10 seconds left. Drops back. He's going to step off. And Heinchel goes down. That is a sack. And I don't understand why Pittsburgh not waiting to at least 3 seconds to snap it. And again, play action. That's interesting. So 2nd and 17. That's interesting there. I don't know. Prediction 24-20. I said 23-20. Of course, I have the Steelers. 2-bedroom, bathroom, and kitchen. I mean, hey, that's great, though. Hey, we'll take it. 2nd and 17, ball at the 14. Heinchel in the shotgun. Drops back. Play action. Looking. Steps up in the pocket, and he is going to take off and run. He's going to get a few yards here. That is close for a gain of about 10. So not a bad result of the play. Maybe the play itself not great. So 3rd and 7 for the Panthers as we have the clock has stopped. Or at least the score bug on the ESPN thing is lagged out. I don't know. 3rd and 7. Heitchel drops back, looking, fires. It is dropped. Goff just couldn't hang on to it. Incomplete. So 4th and 7. Pitt will have to punt. Mason threw 1 touchdown a game. Oh, that's right, he did. That's fair. So Heitchel, I don't know. That was tough there. So yeah, Pitt will have to punt. Don't agree with all your views, but I understand and respect. Oh yeah, I appreciate it. Again, we can all think differently. That's perfectly fine. I welcome difference of opinion, as long as we're all respectable, of course. If we're like calling each other names, then there's an issue there, as there is the punt, and that is going to be fielded at the 37. Drops immediately as they did dive to make the catch. So 11:44 left to go here in the 4th quarter. It's now or never for Georgia Tech. Pitt sucks. Ha. They can go to the toilet bowl with Louisville for their bowl game. All right, Christian, that's man, that is just life-changing chat there, Christian. Thank you. I see we found an Ohio State fan in the chat. Are you talking about Christian or just, I don't even know. Let's see here. Unfortunately, my Bears are going to win tomorrow, but I can't predict a score. We're either going to win by 30 or win by 6. Oh, wow. Man, I don't know about that one. I feel like it was on the sideline at Virginia Tech. Oh, really? He's already coaching. That's cool. Georgia Tech is so washed. I mean, again, I can't really say that they're, I don't know. If they score here, I mean, it is definitely anyone's game. They really need to score here, though. They have to. They're running out of time. Canes fan, go Pittsburgh. Yeah, I imagine so. Appreciate you. The Miami fan's going to be pulling for Pitt. Definitely appreciate you guys. There's getting, I don't know, Hervey. I would love to believe that. I just don't see it happening. I think it's going to be a close game. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to subscribe. It is free to do so. Again, I don't know why they call it subscribing. It sounds like you're going to pay me money. That's not the case. It's really like following. So, yeah, make sure, again, to follow the channel. Again, subscribing, same thing. So, yeah, and again, feel free to chat down below. I try to respond to as many people as I can. I live in Ohio. Besides, only root for Ohio State because they have nothing in the NFL. That is rough there for the NFL. Not for real. Bears are so cooked. I don't know. Again, I can't say that. Let's see. They need 3 touchdowns to make it tied. Yeah, no, it's definitely a tough task for Georgia Tech, but they can come back. More Canes fan. Oh yeah. Texas chat is not working. That's tough. We've been doing suspiciously well this year. 7-3 last year, 5-2. Yeah, for sure. No, it's definitely been the turnaround. Again, the coach, Ben Johnson, it's pretty good. He's good. Come on, Kenny Johnson. We need one more. All right, we're pulling for you. Pulling for you for many reasons. Fingernail painting. Caleb has nothing for our defense tomorrow. I don't know. Again, I just, man. That defense can look so good, but also so bad. So I don't even know. Canes fan, Pitt beat Georgia Tech. Well, we hope so. As we are back here again, it is 35-14. Georgia Tech with the ball at their own 37. King is in the shotgun. Ball at the 37. I already said that. In the shotgun. Drops back. Heavy pressure. Floats it. It is caught at the 30s. At the 35, the 40, 45, and pushed out of bounds around the 50-yard line. That is a gain of 13, and, of course, a brand new set of downs for the Yellow Jackets. Yeah, we hope so, man. I don't know. Bears, I hope the Bears get cooked. We'll see. Good night. Again, appreciate you, Scott, for checking in, man. I appreciate that. 1st and 10 at midfield, right at the 50 as King is in the shotgun. King drops back, looking over the middle, looking to his right, fires. It is caught at the 31. And, of course, he had to jump and fall down to make the catch. But that's a great catch and a great first down for Georgia Tech. As, again, we are approaching the 11-minute mark. Time is not on Georgia Tech's side. But, again, if you score, it's not over. King drops back, looking. Fires. It is caught at the 30. Breaks a tackle. Cuts inside. Makes another guy miss. And is brought down at the 26. A very exciting 4-yard gain. As, again, the clock continues to run. 10:40 and counting now. In this one, again, Pitt leading by 3. Georgia Tech, though, is driving. They're actually going to mark him at the 25. That's a very favorable spot. 2nd and 5, ball at the 25. King swings it out to the running back, caught. He's at the 20, the 15, brought down at the 14. Oh, and a late shove. Surprising that wasn't a flag. Lovelace better be careful. That is a gain of 10, and again, a brand new set of downs for Georgia Tech. They throw another pick. Yeah, we hope so. ACC wide open. Yep, it is. It is for sure. Ticking under 10 minutes and counting. King and the Yellow Jackets are driving in the shotgun, ball at the 15. King sending a man in motion. King drops back, looking. He's going to take off and run. He's at the 10 and brought down at the 7. Gain of 8, and they're moving fast. Going to be second and 3. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Oh, yeah. 2nd and 2. King in the shotgun. Trips the right. 1 to his left. And King's going to keep it on the RPO. He's at the 5 and brought down at the 4. That's a gain of 3. And again, 9:15 and counting. The clock continuing to run. But again, Georgia Tech moving very quickly. And again, they score. It is not over. 59 yards in just over 2.5 minutes. It's not a bad pace at all. Taking under 9 minutes as Tech. They are at the 4. King is in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right. Tight ends in tight to the left. King hands it off to Haynes up the middle. He's extending. Did he get in? They're going to say he's down at the inch line. And Georgia Tech, specifically the fans, are not happy with that one. And there is an injured Yellow Jacket who is on top of the running back. Running back trying to get up, and there's an injury timeout. Haynes is saying he wanted the score. That's interesting there. So they're going to take, I guess, the injury timeout with 8:26 left to go. They may take a look at it. They may take a look at it with the injury time. I don't know. The ACC gets zero respect, but look at the rankings. I mean, after all, what would Notre Dame be without the ACC? I guess so. I should not have signed back in. No, you're good, Trisk. Again, appreciate you for calling the game. Again, Trisk took the... He was calling the Jacksonville State FIU game earlier. He called the first half of this one. So, again, thank you, Trisk, for your great call today. They're showing the replay. It looks like he got in. I'm watching BYU and Cincinnati. Man, it does look like he got in when they're showing this replay. I don't know. So, yeah, they're actually reviewing this. They're going to give it to him. That's going to be a touchdown. Grandson's team heading to play Avonworth again after beating Sharon last night in defensive slugfest. First time here. Great job calling. Thank you, Steele. Appreciate you, man. Well, good luck. Good luck against Avonworth. Again, I'm not really familiar with that or those local areas. After review, it's going to be touchdown. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. So the injury timeout allowed Georgia Tech. We're having the refs look at it. So, yeah, touchdown, Georgia Tech. And is now a 2-score game. As long as Pitt wins, I'm happy. Yeah, I don't know. Be prepared to not be happy. We'll see. Notre Dame is where they are because Texas A&M, not because of the ACC. Yeah, I don't know. That's going to be the extra point. It's up. It's good. So 35-21. Some pushing and shoving at the end of the play. There is a flag. There is a flag. Personal foul on Pitt. Oh, my goodness, dude. Pitt is falling apart. Oh, I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. I need to mentally prepare for what's going to happen in the next 30 minutes. Does anyone else have to deal with YouTube's new policy? I now have to watch 3 unskippable ads. It's stupid. I hate it, man. YouTube is they're scum, honestly. What city do you live in? I was born in Reading, Pennsylvania. Then my parents moved me to Texas at the age of 8, so I do not live in Pennsylvania anymore. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but they should take us to commercial break because nothing's really happening right now. Again, Pittsburgh leading 35-21. Haynes with a rushing touchdown. Let's see. Onside kick? Yeah, I don't know. I called Pitt 34-24. We'll see. We'll see, Ronald. We'll see. All right, this guy. Bandito spamming in the chat. We don't do that here, buddy. We do not do that here, buddy. Pitt better not lose this game. I mean, again, we'll see. As soon as I checked in. No, you're good. Don't worry about it. What's Wisconsin, Illinois? Yeah, that's a good question. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Let's see. Penn State leading 37-10 over Nebraska. That is tough for Nebraska. Boise State 34, Colorado State 7, Tennessee 31, Florida nothing. Wisconsin leading Illinois 17-10, Stanford 17, Cal 10, North Texas 49, Rice 21, LSU leading 7-3 over Western Kentucky. Again, the SEC, it just means more, folks. It just means more. Okay? Struggling against Western Kentucky, it just means more. BYU 10, Cincinnati 7, and Arizona State 13, Colorado 7. So are you doing a game Friday? Possibly. Very likely. Very likely. Reading mentioned. Went there as collective one time. Seemed like a sad place. I mean, it's neat. I don't know. Reading's great. Colts might be cooked tomorrow. Possibly. I think the Chiefs win. But if the Colts win, I will back off on my critique of the Colts. What smaller mid-major schools have the best path to the playoffs? Right now, I guess it's like, who has the number one path right now? Is it Tulane? Did Tulane play today? Did they lose or did they win? Tulane won. So right now it's Tulane. I personally would, out of the group of 5, I really think it should be North Texas. I don't know if they're playing. Yeah, that's right. They're playing now. I think it should be North Texas. They look really good. They put up a lot of points. That would be an interesting one, I think, if they were to be the group of 5 team. Stanford beating Cal. Yep. BYU's up 10-7. Yep. What is wrong with Paradise? Okay. All right, Trisk. What was that Penn State? It was 37-10, I believe. I got 2 field goals. No. Sorry, Visa. It's not looking good. BYU 17-7. Small mid-majors don't belong. Small mid-major. I mean, if you're talking about the group of 5, I mean, I disagree. I think no. I think it's ridiculous, personally. I think a group of 5 should be in the playoff. And if they expand it, then I think you should put in more. I think that's just because they play in a conference that's perceived as worse, that doesn't necessarily make them bad. I think, again, that's just our bias. I can't stand the SEC. That's what SEC people say, and I just don't like it. All right, Georgia Tech, they have it at the 50. They're going to do the onside kick, and it is recovered by Pitt. That was the smart decision. Again, if you don't get it, Pitt still has it at the 40. So Pitt, again, leading 35-21. They're going to have it at their own 40. It's James Madison. Oh, does James Madison have the number 1? Oh, I thought it was Tulane. My bad. Pitt, Notre Dame 70. Yeah. Science K Bell to long term. Yeah. Jason, go Canes. Yeah. They that'll be interesting. next week for sure, especially if Pitt wins. It'll be very interesting, but I don't know. I don't know anymore. 1st and 10 at the 40 as Heitchel is in the shotgun. Play action, looking to his left. Dumps it off over the middle. It is caught at the 41. Dropped immediately. So that's just a gain of a yard. That was Turner on the catch. Teams with 0 chance of winning a game don't belong in the playoff. I don't know. Says you, I guess. I don't think A&M's going to win a game. I don't think Oklahoma's going to win a game. Unless they play other teams that I don't think would win a game. So, again, it's all a matter of perspective. 2nd and 9. Ball at the 41. In the shotgun is Heitchel. Trips to the left, tight end in tight to the right. Heitchel drops back, looking, steps up, going to throw it behind him. It's caught at the 30. He's at the 35 and gets back to the line of scrimmage. And Pitt looking a little bit scary, I guess, as far as, I don't know, blowing the game. Not scary as intimidating, as scary as a Pitt fan. Pitt needs a field goal, yes. 3rd and 9. In the shotgun, Heitchel drops back. Heavy pressure, moving to his left. Heitchel, he's evading pressure, moving to his right as Heitchel throws it, and it is incomplete. What a great effort by Heitchel and Williams. But Pitt is going to have to punt it with just over 7 minutes to go. Unbelievable. Committee deciding who goes is what needs to go. That's fair. The problem, I don't know. That's a deep problem there. Notre Dame would play Oklahoma if it started now. I think Notre Dame rolls Oklahoma. I mean, that to me is not even close. 4th and 9. Make the video view smaller so I can read the left side. You have the, I don't know what you want. There's nothing else. There's nothing else there. Oh, it's a fake! And Pittsburgh loses 3. Oh, what an opportunity for Narduzzi to find himself fired, I guess. I don't know. But that was a questionable decision, going for a fake punt run. It doesn't work on the video game, and it doesn't work in real life. I mean, that was unbelievable. And he was stumbling the whole time. Katarius Hicks, a loss of 3. Riverhounds champions. That's nice. Pitt's going to the toilet bowl. Okay, you're hilarious, Christian. I mean, you are so edgy, bro. You're so edgy. All right, 1st and 10 at the 38. King in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. King drops back, steps up. Looking, floats it over the middle. It is caught at the 15. Brought down at the 14. Canyon with a great catch of 24 yards. Wow. Georgia Tech, they are driving and looking very, very good. 1st and 10 at the 14. King takes a snap, throws to his left. It's caught. He's at the 10 and brought down around the 9. Maybe an 8. I don't know. 6, 7, not too sure. Gain of 6. 6:20 and counting. Georgia Tech, they are inside the 10. 2nd and 4 at the 8. This will be another South Carolina Tech. Yeah, you're probably right. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. 2nd and 4, ball at the 8. King in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to left. King fakes it off. He's going to take it off up the middle. He's at the 5, brought down at the 3. That's a first down for Georgia Tech. 1st and goal, to be more specific. They're going to be at the 2, as that is another gain of 6. King now at 75 yards. 1st and goal at the 2. Georgia Tech threatening to make this a 1-score game. King under center. Oh, and he trips! And that's going to be a loss of 3. Unable to hand it off. He fell down. King yelling at a player. A Pitt player, of course. Now it's 2nd and goal at the 5. Bro just said 6-7. Oh, yeah. I did the meme. Yes, I did. Narduzzi, wow, just wow. Unbelievable, I know. It's unbelievable, folks. Second and goal at the 5. King in the shotgun. King fakes the toss, throws over the middle. Oh, it's overthrown. He had him. Pass intended to Beetham. Beetham just not 10 foot tall, but he was open. And now it's third and goal at the 5. Again, Georgia Tech, he really needs you need a touchdown. I mean, the field goal. And I'm all for smart, but you gotta score. You gotta get in the end zone here. Third and goal at the 5. Northwestern at Wrigley today. They removed home team dugout, filled it to make room. Oh, that's cool. I wish I would have seen that one. Third and goal at the 5. Haynes drops back, looking, fires to the end zone. It's caught! Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Unbelievable, Georgia Tech! With 13 unanswered, about to be 14, Isaiah Canyon. 5-yard touchdown makes it 35-27 with 4:51 left to go in the fourth quarter. This will be a good win for the Panthers if they win. I don't even know if it's a good win anymore. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good. 35-28. Georgia Tech coming back. Pittsburgh were up 28-0. Even the commentators are ripping Narduzzi with that call. I mean, a fake punt run, 4th and 7 at your own 40. I mean, that is 43. Like I said about the other guy earlier, I don't know what Narduzzi has, but he has it. So it's unfortunate. 4:51, we're heading to commercial break. Yeah, dude, it's terrible, man. Kenny Johnson just scored one more catch. I don't know. Narduzzi should be fired. Yes, I agree. Come on, Pitt. Yep. Unbelievable. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. DeLay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to hit that like button and, of course, subscribe to the channel. Again, I'll be back tomorrow. I cover, of course, the NFL as well. Much bigger NFL fan. Of course, I'm a Steelers fan. But, yeah, again, this is what I do pretty much 5-6 days a week. I'm on here calling games. So, again, if you're a football fan, you are definitely liking and subscribing because this is a sports channel for you. If everyone were to subscribe right now, I would hit 2,200 and some. So, you guys, again, appreciate you guys for finding my channel. Again, like and subscribe. And, of course, chat down in the comments. I try to get to the chat when I can. Again, the chat is a big part of the channel. You guys have been chatting it up tonight, so I really do appreciate you guys. Predicting Pitt 3 and outs, but I don't want it to happen. I mean, you're probably right. I mean, yeah, that is correct. Pittsburgh can't do nothing. All right, in other scores, Boise State leading 34-21 over Colorado State. Tennessee leading 31-3 over Florida. Wisconsin leading 24-10 over Illinois. Stanford up 24-10 over Cal. North Texas 49, Rice 21, LSU 10, Western Kentucky 3. Again, it just means more in the SEC, folks. That's why it's 10-3 over Western Kentucky. BYU 17, Cincinnati 7, and Arizona State leading 21-14 over Colorado. And again, I'll be calling another game after this just for fun, really. We'll see. Hopefully it's a good game. I think it can be. Utah State and Fresno State. So again, if you're just a diehard sports fan, you don't want to go to bed, well, I got you covered. We'll be going way after midnight. Your dad called 42-35 before he left. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really watch much anymore, to be honest with you, but he knows. He knows a lot about the game. Is Johnson on the field? Yes, but I mean, not right now, I guess. It's commercial break. I don't think Pat should be fired, but yeah, I mean, it's the same old, same old. It's the same old, same old. Reminds me of another Pittsburgh football coach. Oh, what team is that? I can't remember. I can't think of the other team with a coach that just so overrated and just can't win when it matters. I can't think of that team and that coach. All right, we're back here And Georgia Tech, they are fighting back. Can Pitt stop the bleeding? A field goal goes a long way here, as that's going to be booted out of the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh again leading 35-28. Why not the UCLA game? What about it? Calling a game? Just not going to do it. So looking for you early today, but you wasn't on. Yeah, sorry. I was like 3 hours away. It's been I would say rough, but I've been like busy the last, I would say, 36 hours. All right, 1st and 10 here at the 25. Hello, Cliffy. How's it going? Georgia Tech student, Steelers fan here. Okay, there we go. Best of both worlds. As Heitschel is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Heitschel takes the snap. Play action, fires. It is caught at the 30, and he's going to be brought down at the 31. That is Hicks on the catch. Hicks with 6. And Pitt, again, they just need to if they can hold on to it for the last 4 minutes, first off, I'll be impressed, but that would be the game. 2nd and 4. Heitschel is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. They need to get to the 35 for a brand new set of downs. Heitschel sending a man in motion. He hands it off up the middle, and he gets nothing. That is Turner on the carry. Nothing doing as the Yellow Jackets were all over it. And now it's 3rd and 4. Could definitely pay his buyout. Now I'm broke. Was watching Doc Sr. earlier for a bit. He brought a lot of energy. Oh, yeah, he's great. He is great. Oh, yeah, for sure. Let's go. How's Mike Tomlin overrated? Oh. We'll save that for tomorrow. 3rd or 4th to 31. They need to get to the 35 for a brand new set of downs. Heitschel drops back, looking to his left, fires. It's caught at the 38. He's at the 40 and brought down at the 44 as Hicks points to another Pittsburgh Panthers first down. Georgia Tech's real tough. Oh, yeah, Cincinnati missed a field goal. Wow. No overtime. It may happen. The last go Pitt. We need it. 1st and 10 at the 44 as Heitschel is in the shotgun. Receiver left, receiver to the right. Heitschel taking his time, and that's what he should be doing. He should snap it with maybe no later than 2 seconds left on the play clock. Sending a man in motion. Snaps it with 3. It is what it is. Hands it off to the middle. He's at the 45, the 50, 45, 40, 30, 25, 20, 10. Touchdown, Pitt Panthers. Turner right up the middle. 56 yards. And Pitt may have just saved their own rear ends. Oh, my goodness. Right up the middle. I mean, wow. They're showing a replay here. Great blocking. Made the first guy miss, and there was no one left. Turner now with just under 200 yards. Wow. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. 42-28. Pittsburgh back up by 2 scores, and that... Again, is it over? No. Georgia Tech, I still think, has a shot, but that was a killer for Georgia Tech. Boise just scored, so that game's done. Mike Tomlin is far from overrated. I disagree. Let's just say that. If it goes OT, check win. Oh yeah, I would agree. Yeah, if it went to OT, I would agree, Marcus, that it would go to Tech for sure. Mike 9-8 every season, first round exit. Exactly. Mike is the GOAT. He's the GOAT at being mediocre. Mediocre Mike there, John. Yes, Canes fan here again. Appreciate you, man. I believe I've seen you before. Labarian, I think it's Labarian. Again, I apologize. I'm terrible with names. Or you're spoiled for rooting for the freaking Steelers. Try rooting for the Browns. I root for the Browns of baseball, if that makes any sense. The Pittsburgh Pirates. As there is the kickoff. That's going to go out of bounds. And that is going to be I don't know if that's on design, but man, that is That is unfortunate. I'll address the Mike Tomlin stuff maybe at the end of the stream if you're still here. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, he's I mean, you can have him. Oh, you can have him. Please take him. Jeez, the Steelers are good before him, and they'll be good after him for sure. So yeah, no, he kicked it out of bounds, not the touchback kind. So Georgia Tech will have it at the 35. This is the current score. The last tweet I saw, Pitt said 35-14. Oh, yeah, no, it's 42-28, Madison. 1st and 10, King in the shotgun at the 35. King drops back, steps up, moving to his right is King. He throws, and it is caught. And he caught it inbounds at the 39. What a throw. What a catch. Gain of 26 yards, and just like that, they're in Pitt territory. So King in the shotgun, 2:30 and counting. King drops back, steps up. He fires it down the right side, and there is a penalty. Now, is it going to be pass on offense or defense? Looks like it's going to be on the offense. So Canyon, the receiver, pushing the defender to the ground. So that's going to back him up. That is a huge penalty. I like watching San Diego State games at night. Oh, yeah, for sure. Calling a Pittsburgh sports fan spoiled is crazy. Yeah, 2007, Mike Tomlin. Oh, yeah, no, Tomlin, 2010, from 07 to 10 was great, 2011 Tomlin, by the way, not 2010 Tomlin. In the shotgun, drops back. He is moving to his left. King batted in the air, almost intercepted. 2011, Tomlin lost to Tebow. So that was almost intercepted. That would have been the game. Steelers or Bears? I'm leaning Steelers, but I might be a little biased. There. Not going to lie. Second and 25. King in the shotgun, trips left, one tight end in tight to the right. King drops back. He steps up. He's moving to his right, and King isn't going anywhere. He's going to get a yard, but nothing more. And that was a questionable decision, as that may take us to the 2-minute warning. I think it will. Oh, man, that was a killer. King had to get rid of it. He thought he could break free. Again, he's had a lot of success with that, but that was not the play. As that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Pittsburgh leading 42-28. Georgia Tech facing a 3rd and 24 when we come back. I think we found our number 2 or star receiver in Darnell. Oh, I love Darnell, dude. Darnell's so awesome. Every team needs a Darnell. 2017 Tom lost. Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're good. No, trust me, he's not good. There's nothing anyone can convince me. Like, well, that's a good point about Tomlin. Yeah, Tomlin might actually be pretty darn great. No, there's nothing anyone can say to have me think Tomlin's great. Are you rooting for them Jackets? No, I am not. But I am trying to be as unbiased as I can. Go Kane, says Daniel. The U. Is this offensive? I don't know, because I mean, there's obviously horns down. I don't know anything about the U down. If you're given $100K to bet on the Steelers or Bears tomorrow, who you got? I would save your money, buddy. That's a 50-50 game. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the style that I have, which is more of that traditional radio-style broadcast, hit the like button and subscribe. Again, the goal is to get to 2,200. If we already crossed it, well, then the goal moves to 2,300. I actually don't know. Would be cool, though, to cross it. So I really do appreciate you guys for hanging out in this one. And, again, the chat, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I really try to respond to as many people as I can. Hi, how's it going? It's going, man. How's it going, Link? How many passing yards does King have? He is 236. He's 25 for 39, 236, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. People in Cleveland have nothing to root for at all. The Riverhounds just won a championship. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that, you guys don't have it rough. I'm just saying that the Steelers have been pretty bad the last 8-9 years. Narduzzi seemed to be letting... Yeah, he really tried, Wayne. He really tried. Does Pitt deserve the win? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Rodgers gets it done. I hope so. I hope so. And appreciate you guys for hanging out. Banditos came back after... Oh, I gotta tell you what. I respect the hustle there, buddy. But again, yeah, we're gonna... I'm not gonna... Just don't spam. Spam again, you're done. You're yanked. You're out of here, buddy. Pittsburgh needs an NBA team. I don't really watch the NBA. I like college basketball, though. All right, so Boise State. Let me actually refresh this because, yeah, we're at the 2-minute warning. So let's see here. Apparently that's not refreshed. Boise State leading 42-21 over Colorado State, Tennessee 31, Florida 3, Wisconsin 27, Illinois 10, Stanford 31, Cal 10, North Texas 56, Rice 24, LSU leading 10-3 over Western Kentucky, and it just means more. BYU 17, Cincy 7, Arizona State 21, Colorado 14. And the game I'm supposed to be covering has already started, so that's great. 3rd and 24 at the 46. King drops back. He steps up, fires. It is caught at the 45. And he is brought down at the 43. It tipped off another receiver, then found the glove of a Yellow Jacket. And for some reason, that is not updating. So ESPN hates you. I don't know what you want me to do. I refreshed it. That's what everyone sees. 4th and 8. He's scrambling for his life. He's moving to his left. He throws. It's caught at the 35, and he will not get there. He will not get there. It's 4th and 13. I apologize. I thought it was 4th and 8. That's on my bad. Regardless, they did not get there. And Pitt takes over with 1:28 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Again, both teams still with 3 timeouts, but it is not looking ideal for Georgia Tech. What's Mike Tomlin's record? I don't know. His playoff record is below 500, and he hasn't won one since 2016. I couldn't tell you. Since Georgia Tech is going to lose this game, Pitt's going to need... Yeah, they need a lot of help. Colts or Chiefs. I'm pulling. I don't know if I'm pulling for. I'm not pulling for anybody actually, but I think the Chiefs will win. In the pistol, Heinzel hands it off. He cuts inside at the 35. He's at the 40 and brought down just shy of the first down. That's a good run there. Gain of 9 for Turner as he's closing in on 200 yards. You can see. Actually, you can't see. You can't see nothing. Actually, my bad. But he's at 199. I'm thinking Alvarado. I'm not pulling for it. I'm picking the Chiefs to win. Ghost Rider hating on the ACC. Okay. I don't know. Hopefully they win. I hope they win a playoff game. Do you think Georgia Tech has a chance for a large if they crush? It's going to be tough. They're going to drop. They're going to drop. The worst thing that could have happened to Pitt was losing to West Virginia. Oh, completely agree. It's over for... Yeah, I think that loss was tough. TJ Watt for Micah Parsons. I'm good. Not that Watt's playing good. He's not great. I don't know if he is great anymore. He's good. But I'd rather him retire as a Steeler if we can make it happen. But if we got to trade him for a few first, I don't think I'd be complaining. 2nd and 1 as Heinzel is in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He hands it off up the middle, and he's got the first down. Turner just needed a yard, and he gets it as Turner is now at 2:01. He got 2 yards there. Very favorable spot, as you can see right there. 2:01 for Turner. What a night for him. As Georgia Tech takes their 2nd timeout. The next Bill Hargrove. That's a lot of praise there. I appreciate you. Georgia Tech just sold. It's tough. 80 seconds left. Yeah, it's pretty much over. After that first down, that's over. Georgia Tech gets beat Beats you. Oh, well, I mean, I guess if Georgia Tech were to beat Georgia, that would be a very interesting argument for sure. Parlay's not hitting. I'm very sorry, Visa. What needs to happen? Yeah, Noah's got you covered. SMU needs to beat Cal, and Virginia needs to lose to Virginia Tech. Or Cal has to beat SMU. I can't remember. 1st and 10 as he is going to take a knee. And again, that should pretty much do it. For Georgia Tech's going to take their last time out, actually. Wow. How many Hall of Famers have 0 playoff wins? Might be TJ Watt. Yeah, I mean, again, that's another just, yeah, that's horrible. That is true. Every time I chime in, Georgia Tech scores. No, you're good. Tell me how SMU, Cal, Stanford make any sense. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. I hate it. Cal has to beat SMU. Yeah. Cal has to beat SMU, and then Virginia needs to lose to Virginia Tech. That's going to be tough. 2nd 11 again. We're just going to wait for the knees. Again, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, before you go, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. This is a up-and-coming channel. I'm not even just saying that. I am saying it, but, I mean, it's also true. Again, I started doing this in March, calling a lot of, actually, some college basketball with the March Madness tournament. Then, of course, covered baseball, MLB, throughout the MLB season. And, of course, I love football, folks. Football is my number one. So I've been doing college football, and NFL, of course. And again, I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be doing the Steelers, Bears, Browns, Raiders. And again, I'm aware that's going to be toxic, and I'll be part of it, and I understand. So I apologize in advance for how I'll act tomorrow with the Browns, Raiders, especially if things go against Cleveland. Let's just say that. And then the Sunday night game, I'll be doing that one as well. 3rd and 12 as Heichel is once again in the pistol. This one final knee should do it. And Pittsburgh takes the knee, and they move on to 8-3, 6-1 in the conference. Georgia Tech, their final ACC game they lose. They fall to 6-2 in the conference, 9-2 overall. So what a up and down game that was. What an up and down game that was. Lovelace interception reminded me of James Harrison. Hey, that's a good one. TJ is good. TJ is good. Oh, he's great. I love him, but yeah, he's getting a little bit older. I think Garrett is finally better than TJ. This is the 1 year he's actually better. By the way, Mike, this is the first year he actually is able to do it. Will you be reviewing the Georgia? I hope so. We'll see. Again, the way I do it, I try to find games that aren't going to be illegally streamed. So I have to predict on what's not going to be illegally streamed. Lately it's been ESPN, ABC games, and then of course CBS Sports Network, which is what I'm about to go to right now with Utah State and Fresno. Got a good voice. Keep it up. Thank you. Yeah, no, it's like voice acting. I appreciate that. Gio, appreciate you. I was wondering how Pitt scored the last touchdown. That was earlier, by the way. Is Warren going to play for y'all tomorrow? I don't know. I hope so. We need all the help we can get. But yeah, that's going to do it. I will catch you guys in the next one. Again, if you just want to hang out and talk some more football, I'll be up after midnight. We're going to be calling Utah State and Fresno State. I'll be joining that game late because that one's already underway. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Again, I'll be going live tomorrow. Pardon me for the NFL as well. But yeah, so make sure again to like and subscribe. It is free. It is free, folks. So I really do appreciate you guys. Should Oro be pure gold tomorrow? We'll see. We'll see. Again, that is, oh man. I'm half debating on making it subs only in the chat because I just know it's going to be like, it's going to be so toxic tomorrow. I'll be honest again. I'm not a Shador guy. I mean, again, if he does well, I'm not going to be flat out hating on the guy. If he does well, he does well. That's great. I'll give him all the praise. But if he struggles, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't know. I'll try to be reasonable. Appreciate your stream. Pony up. Pony up. Pony up. Pony up. I don't know. Pony up. I'm not too sure what pony up means, but appreciate you. So, yeah, that's going to do it. I will catch you guys later. See ya tomorrow or in the next one. Good night.